Yeah. 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 Well, I hope I'm not too loud. Hold on. Yeah. Miami has a 7-point lead, under 3 minutes left to go. Jimmy Butler can't get it to go, but the offensive rebounds continue for Miami. But, ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you guys know something right now. Hold on, wait, let me turn. Actually, I should keep the purge horn going as we speak. Miami by 9. Let's go, baby. Let's go. But I wanted you guys to recognize something right now. You got 12 minutes. Actually, really, it's 22 minutes at this particular moment. No, I'm way off. What is wrong with me? You have about... Actually, no. Yeah, about 22 minutes. But really, I want to say 15 minutes from now because Miami's game was supposed to tip off at 7:40. It tipped off at 7:33. So I want you guys right now, those of you who are on Underdog Fantasy, those who are not, do me a favor right now, or I should say do yourself a favor right now. Click the link in my description. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use the promo code Adonis. They are giving you a give me on the pick'ems. You can choose LeBron James higher or lower for half of a point. We all know LeBron will not be scoreless in a playoff game. So they are essentially giving you a one free pick'em of either a 2, 3, 4, or 5 pick'em leg. I need you to head over and click the link in my description. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use the promo code Adonis if you have not already and participate in the pick'ems. Not only will they match your deposit up to $100, they are also running a site-wide special. Let me put an echo on it. Special. They are giving you a free leg on the pick'em. LeBron James half point. The game will begin. Let me cut off the goddamn horn. The game will begin in approximately, I want to say, 10 to 13 minutes. Remember, the game is supposed to be 10:10, but I'm pretty sure the game fixing to start at about 10:03. So if you guys have not already, download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use the promo code Adonis. Participate in the pick'ems. They are giving you a free leg on your pick'ems. You don't got to do 5 legs, although the 5-leg pick'em does have the highest payout. You can do 2 as long as you don't have 2 individuals on the same team. You can do 3, 4, or 5, but head over to Underdog Fantasy, use the promo code Adonis, participate in the pick'em, and you will have an opportunity here to win this evening. Now, let me show you what my pick'ems are looking like at the moment. Let me put this right here in the corner over here, but let me show you what my pick'ems are looking like in the moment right now. So for one, oh, and might I add, on the one with the boosted, pick'em, you cannot put insurance on that one in particular. So hence why I think I may be a little sick at the moment because actually no, I might not, because I actually had Kevin Love's lower than a block and a steal, and he's currently on the bench. I need Jimmy Butler to get me 3 more points, and then I'll be in the clear for 400 Dura. You see this right here? Josh Hart turned it over twice, which worked in my favor. Kevin Love has not had a block or a steal. Bam Adebayo is out rebounding Mitchell Robinson. And last but not least, I just need Jimmy Butler to get me 3 more points, and I will be straight for the victory because I anticipate LeBron James will indeed get himself 1 point. So make sure you guys click the link in my description, download the Underdog Fantasy app, use the promo code Adonis, and participate in the pick'em. You have approximately 10 minutes before the game later this evening begins. Now, granted, it does say 10:10 on Underdog Fantasy, but like I said earlier, the Miami Heat game and the New York Knicks game kicked off about 7 minutes early. It tipped off 3 minutes after the television showtime, but about 7 minutes before they usually would start, because average of the game starting for this postseason has been 10 minutes after the television network time. So since that's the case, head over to Underdog Fantasy, use the promo code Adonis if you have not already. Opportunity to get yourself an easy W later on this evening. All right. Reggie said, aren't I a Heat fan? Indeed, I am a Heat fan. I did not go live for this Miami and Knicks game because I thought I was going to have a meeting. Turns out I had the wrong date set for the meeting. So with that being the case, I'm like, damn, the game already done kicked off and stuff. So what's the purpose of going live in the middle of the third quarter? But given that Underdog does have this promotion, I would be remiss if I did not take an opportunity to go live today and get you guys in on it. Because initially I wasn't going to go live today because I thought I had a meeting. But with that being the case, there is no meeting. There's an opportunity for you guys to get yourself some money. Why not let you guys in on it? Why do a tweet and all this other stuff when we could go live and do it in real time? So once more, for those of you who do not know, who are just now popping in, Underdog has a special promotion going on today. A what? Special. Promotion going on today. LeBron James, half of a point. They are pretty much giving it to you. So make sure you guys click the link in my description, download the Underdog Fantasy app, use the promo code Adonis. They will match your deposit up to 100 Dura, and you'll have an opportunity to get yourself a little bit of coin. Give the ball back to Jimmy Butler, goddammit. Give it to Jimmy Butler. I need 3 points. Whoa, Bam Adebayo with a 3. Oh, rebound, Kyle Lowry. Get the ball to Jimmy Butler. God damn it. Are they in the bonus? They are in the bonus. Both teams in the bonus. They're not going to give it to Jimmy. Ain't that a bitch? I'm probably going to miss out on a little bit of money because they ain't give the ball to Jimmy. Great rebound by Kyle Lowry. Might I add, Miami is undefeated when Kyle Lowry has double figures in this postseason. It'd have been magnificent if they gave the ball to Jimmy Butler, but it is what it is. Hart just fouled out as well. And some exciting news for those of you who happen to be in New York. I will be going to Game 5 in 2 days when Miami looks to close out the series in Madison Square Garden. And would you believe I got the patriarchal seed providing Adonis to agree to accompany me to the game? So I will, for the first time in not only my life, but my father's life, will he go to a professional game of any sport. So with that being the case, I have an opportunity to provide a first for my old man, and I will be bringing him to the Heat and Knicks game in Game 5 at Madison Square Garden. That's going to be a hell of a moment. Where are we sitting? Super nosebleed. Legitimately, the last row where our backs will be touching the wall, but nevertheless, it's a memory that we shall not forget. Now, Jalen Brunson inside. He's going to get fouled. God damn it. Get the ball to Jimmy Butler. I need some free throw. Miami is winning, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, 108-99. Miami is winning 108-99 at the moment. 38 seconds remain here in the fourth quarter in Miami, looking to remain undefeated at home at a perfect 4-0 and take another commanding 3-1 lead in a series in which they are indeed an underdog. Father-son moment. Yeah. Oh, indeed. The unchiseled Adonis will be there as well. Yeah. Who saw the chiseling of the unchiseled Adonis a little bit earlier? Oh, wait a minute. We got to make sure we get that promotion. Why was quickly out? I completely forgot. This brother on the doggone bench. Ant White said you watching WWE and watching my brother, so you know you had to show me love. I appreciate you, brother. Oh, that's got to be a lane violation. I guess they ain't going to call it. So they just going to super deny Jimmy? Go get the ball, Jimmy. Get the ball, Jimmy. Well, it is what it is. There we go. Foul Jimmy. Foul Jimmy. There you go. Foul Jimmy. Only foul Jimmy. All right, Jimmy. Make some free throws for me. Get my money, Jimmy. Get my money, Jimmy. God damn it. I need 3 free throws. This man's only going to give me 2. I need Jimmy Butler to get some more free throws. I need 3 free throws from Jimmy Butler to get my money, dog. And if you guys haven't already, click the link in my description. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use the promo code Adonis. There's a special promotion for LeBron James. The game will start in approximately 6 minutes. So you guys got to head over to Underdog Fantasy and make sure you participate in the pick'ems. God damn it, Jimmy Butler missed a free throw. You got to make sure you participate in the pick'ems. Opportunity to get yourself some easy money here today because they got a LeBron James give me on the pick'em. So make sure you go over there. Take a look at my pick'em that I have right now. I just need Jimmy Butler to go and get me 3 points. He's made the second free throw. If he can get fouled again and give me 2 free throws, I'll have an opportunity to pretty much cruise to a $400, winning. I just need Jimmy Butler to get 29 points. All right, missed the shot. Kick it over to Jimmy. Pass the ball to Jimmy, Struce. Damn, they're not going to foul nobody. Throw the ball to Jimmy. Bam. Throw it to Jimmy. They got the 16-second violation. God damn it, you 8-second violation. Oh, no, they call timeout. Miami called timeout. Miami's going to win. But goddamn, keep Jimmy on the floor. Give the ball to Jimmy. Let somebody come and foul Jimmy. Come on now. Don't take Jimmy out. It's 10 seconds left on the clock. Miami will win this game. I think they're going to mess around and give them the 8-second violation and give the ball back to New York. Or they're just going to call a timeout. I guess they're just going to call a timeout. Keep Jimmy on the floor. Give the ball to Jimmy. I need 2 free throws. I need 2 free throws from Jimmy Butler so I can win myself $400 because there ain't no way LeBron's going to be scoreless in this game. Unless this man gets sniped before the game begins, ain't no way LeBron not going to have no doggone points. I need Jimmy Butler to get me 2 goddamn free throws. That's all I need. Heat will take a 3-1 lead. 11 seconds remain here in Game 4. Miami by 8. Leading over the New York Knicks, where both Josh Hart and Julius Randle both fouled out. But, ladies and gentlemen, right now, oh, Jesus Christ, we got approximately 4 minutes before the game goes live. So do yourself a favor. Click the link in my description. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use the promo code Adonis if you have not already. And participate in the Pick'em, as they are giving away pretty much a bracket for LeBron James. So it's half of a point. Click the link in my description. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use the promo code Adonis. And you will have an opportunity to mess around and get yourself a W. Make sure you head over to Underdog Fantasy and use the promo code Adonis and participate in the Pick'em. I cannot envision a circumstance in which you cannot see yourself get a W on Underdog Fantasy with this particular Pick'em. It must go down with a W. Right now, I'm adding another Pick'em myself. But, again, make sure you guys go on Underdog Fantasy, participate in the Pick'ems, and you'll have an opportunity to get yourself a W. So, once more, that's Underdog Fantasy. Click the link in my bio, participate in the Pick'em, opportunity to win yourself just a little bit of money. Now, we shall collapse this and see if they inbound the ball to Jimmy Butler. They don't because it's Knicks basketball. They're going to try a jumper. It's no good. Rebound to Bam. Bam, give the ball to Jimmy. Throw it to Jimmy. Throw it to Jimmy. Bam. Throw it to Jimmy. God damn it, game's over. Well, it's a good thing that Miami won. But God damn it, Jimmy Butler did not get me my free throws. I am not a richer man by $400. It's only Jimmy Butler that cost me. I am 1 leg short of Adonis again. Pain. But I ain't tripping. I mean, I only lost $20. But it is what it is. I needed just 2 free throws from Jimmy Butler, and I could have easily cruised my way to $400. But it's not too late for you because the game of the Lakers and pain. I'm sick right now. I am sick. That was easy $400 right there. Everything was fixing to hit. Everything. It's just Jimmy Butler getting me 2 free throws. How many free throws did he miss today? I bet he only took like 6 free throws too. You son of a, God damn it, son. I'm happy that Miami won, but I hate when I'm 1 leg short and it's right there. Oh my God. That's the only free throw he missed too. Well, I would need 2 free throws. I'm upset, but I'm not. It is what it is. But I can't hide my frustration. I cannot hide my frustration. Nevertheless, which one is this one insured? At least I got 4 out of. Well, nope, this one's clipped as well because Julius Randle didn't do what he needed to do. So we have ourselves another pick'em that we have going for no. You're not too late yet. You're not too late yet. Remember, guys, if guys, girls, whoever you may be, if you just popped into the chat room, make sure you guys click the link in my description, download the Underdog Fantasy app, use the promo code Adonis, and participate in the pick'ems. You still have an opportunity. The game has not tipped off yet. So make sure you head over and participate in the pick'ems. Whether you had Underdog before or you never had Underdog, you have an opportunity to participate in this particular pick'em as they are giving away a leg to LeBron James. Mind you, it's only one pick'em bracket that you can utilize this. It's boosted, and you cannot put insurance on it, so make sure that you make very calculated, higher and lower pick'ems. But click the link in my description, download the Underdog Fantasy app, use the promo code Adonis, and participate in the pick'em. They will match your deposit up to $100. So you put in $100, they'll give you $100. So then you'll start with $200. You put in $50, they'll give you an additional $50. So you start with $100. You put in $10, they will give you an additional $10. You will start with $20. So essentially, you're in a situation where they will match your deposit up to $100. So make sure you head over to Underdog Fantasy, use the promo code Adonis if you have not already. Participate in the pick'ems, and you have a free leg with LeBron James. All right. What do I mean by a free leg? Essentially, you can have 3-leg, 4-leg, 5-leg, pick'ems, but you have to have more than one, obviously. So you could just choose one of the brackets, higher or lower, or maybe even rivals of opposing teams, and then you have an opportunity to get yourself a W somewhere. So there is that. We have approximately, I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do rivals on this one. Let's see here. Klay Thompson. Who's going to score more? Klay Thompson or Steph Curry tonight? I'm not going to do that one. That one's a little risky. Points, rebounds, assists. I think LeBron James going to take care of business at the crib. Anthony Davis or who makes more three-pointers, LeBron or Klay Thompson? Oh, Lord in heaven. Klay Thompson's been on a shooting streak, but they're giving LeBron an extra 2 just to get started. You know what? Klay got to go off. Their back is against the wall. You know what? I'm going to go Klay. I know LeBron was a little bit passive last game. I don't think he's fixing to be making all them 3. Hey, Klay better come through for me. All right, Andrew Wiggins and Anthony Davis in points. Oh, good Lord. Wiggins had 16. Well, shit, there ain't no reason why Anthony Davis shouldn't outscore him. But they giving Wiggins a start of 8.5. Anthony Davis has been absolute garbage every single even game. He's only played good on odd games. I'm gonna take AD to at least be relatively productive. D'Angelo Russell or Jordan Poole, come on now. Jordan Poole's been absolute booty cheeks the entire doggone series. So I'm going to go ahead and take him there. And then Moses Moody with a 3. Man, that's easy. I should have just did the bet on bums. I should have just did the bet on bums. Kevon Looney, 4 points. I think Looney could get himself some 5 points. He only had 3, 6. Yeah, I think Looney could get himself 5 points. I'm putting a little bit of insurance on that. I'm putting $7 on that thing. And we're going to let that son bitch ride. All right. So if you guys haven't already, click the link in my description. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use the promo code Adonis if you have not already. AD steadily flopping, but it is what it is. The game has not started yet. You still have an opportunity. Miami has won. But you still have an opportunity. Davis hasn't scored 20 games. He scored 20 games in a row in the playoffs. Yes, indeed. He hasn't scored 20 back-to-back games since what? The bubble? So with that being the case, I have no faith in that, brother. TJ Pafavon said, still smoking on that Carol Bryan tonight. Is shit. You ain't wrong about that. New op pack in the air, man. This gas or what? You ain't wrong about that, brother. Brian Pafavon said, nosebleed section or not, you're still going to be at MSG, and that's something not a lot of people can say. His shit, I was there for game 2, but you all right. Got to be in the arena. I'm going to make sure my dad bring his glasses. I'm going to make sure my dad bring his glasses. Lakers in 5, says Cam. They got to take care of business tonight. They got to take care of business tonight. God damn it, Jimmy Butler. Could have gave me that goddamn. Come on, man. Got to be kidding me, man. Oh, game looking like it's fixing to tip off. Oh, Lord. All right. I don't want to fall into a gambling debt, but damn it, we're going to do it. Let's see here. I'll do one more pick 'em. Let's see here. Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, who scores more? I'm taking D'Angelo. He's been playing way better this doggone series. Give me D'Angelo Russell over Austin Reeves. I'll be sick if Austin Reeves has himself a legacy game today. Jordan Poole been playing like absolute garbage. You know what? I think it's actually better if I take D'Angelo Russell over Jordan Poole than Jordan Poole over D'Angelo Russell. No. I'm going to take him over Austin Reeves. I'm going to take him over Austin Reeves. Then Andrew Wiggins, 16 points in this game on the road in L.A. I don't think Wiggins is going to be that effective. I feel like that's going to come back to haunt me. Well, I've already made my bed, might as well lay in it. I think LeBron is going to have himself a double-double. Actually, I think LeBron will get himself some free throws here today. Anthony Davis at home, free throw discrepancy has been incredible. Do I think that he's going to get some free throws? I think yes. Oh, they get ready to do the tip-off. Ladies and gentlemen, we got approximately, I think, about 20 I want to say about 30-some seconds. If you guys haven't already participated in the pick'ems, head over right now. I got one last one. Roy Hachimura. Hachimura. Turnovers. I actually think Sun will have a turnover today, and I will ensure that on, I'll do this one, $5, cheap, if I can get myself 50, and we're in. All right. If you guys, listen, you got yourself about 30 seconds. Click the link in my description. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use the promo code Adonis. Participate in the pick'em. They are giving you a free pick'em with LeBron James, so you can get that going with your your wagers. All right, you got yourself a little bit of an opportunity right now, right before the game tips off. It's fixing to start right now, ladies and gentlemen. It is fixing to start right now. Congratulations to the Miami Heat taking a 3-1 lead, might I add, but game is fixing to start right now. You got one last opportunity. Head over to Underdog Fantasy. Use the promo code Adonis if you have not already, and it will match your deposit up to $100 on the app. It is a site-wide special. Oh, I didn't put the echo. Special. And the deal will be going in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's gone. It's all over. Game has begun, ladies and gentlemen. Lakers, Warriors, Game 4. I got the echo on there, my bad. Game 4. Let it be known in the comment section, who do you guys have winning? What do you know? Anthony Davis starts the game with a basket. Jumper is good to go as the Lakers take an early 2-0 lead. Who saw that one coming? Anthony Davis with the early basket. I'm going to leave this in the corner so people know they just missed out. Trucking with Jeter said, how's my brother been? Check out the latest video on the channel, the chiseling of the unchiseled Adonis, episode 12. D'Angelo Russell with a 3. It's a brick. Rebound by Jared Vanderbilt. Russell gets the ball inside to AD. AD gets fouled. Can't get the and one, but he's headed to the line. Mark Jackson said, mad as hell, you can't do pick'ems in Maryland. God damn it. There are indeed 10 states that do not have the pick'em. They do have, I believe, best ball or the draft, but the pick'em is easily my favorite. What sucks is you can't use the VPN because these sports betting sites have found ways around it to where, they don't want to run into no holes, so then they block the damn VPNs. I know a lot of people who was freaking scheming on FanDuel with VPNs. Cooper said, I should be a professional sports commentator. I have no desire to be a professional commentator, but I will say this. I would not mind doing it on an isolated sort of situation. John D in the building. What's going on? Shit, I almost forgot. I forgot to go down the list and say hello to the individuals in the building. John D in the house. Oh, you had the Heineke signing on Saturday, and it went great. You know how you have Heineke, Clinton Porter, Santana Moss, Roy Jefferson autographs, plus Lita, Tyler Breeze, and Hangman Page. Oh, that's a pretty good lineup you got over there, brother. Corey. Oh, wow, Corey Beltune in the building. What's going on? Cam, Talik, SMS the Kid. What's going on? Malone, James, Michael, Kiara, how is it going? Mahmood, I'm going to read that once I get done going down the list. David Box in the bill said, take a shot. Oh, no, we drinking that lemon water today. KT Chris, Basili, Predator Magnus, Derwin, Tony Montana, Sierra in the building, mask on or off. Mikael, STR Game Takes Oliver. Jeff Reviews in the house. What's going on? Dakari, Mr. Kang, Ant White, JJ, Hokage, Gray, Habitual Line Stepper, Brev, John Howard Comedy, MP1, Daniel, Easy Anderson, what is going on? Braylon in the building. Gray, how is it going? The Proud Prince Cruz, what's going on? 4-3 is the lead right now in favor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Mahmoud Haroud put 10 on it. Said, should Jokic have been fined for what happened with him and Ishba? Is it Ishba? I forget how to pronounce that brother's name. But should he have been fined? I think yes, because of the shove. But I like the fact that there was no suspension. And the way that it's Matt Ishbia, that's what it is. But I think that the Suns owner should pay the fine. I think he should offer to pay the fine because he shouldn't have been holding the basketball. He put out a tweet and said Jokic shouldn't be suspended or anything of that nature, and Jokic indeed wasn't. But I think what he should do is pay the fine. Because I'll say this much, the fan who got kicked out, I understand why that happened. Do I think it was a very goofy sort of situation? Without question. I understand Jokic's, sense of urgency to try to go and get the ball, but this whole situation was blown way more out of proportion than it actually was. Jokic in his press conference was absolutely spot on. Had that been a regular fan, they would have been tossed, but because he's the owner of the building, the owner of the franchise, he got preferential treatment. So what should happen is, since Ishbia recognizes, hey, I respect Jokic's game. Not only should he not be suspended, it was, unfortunate sort of situation. Great. You pay the $25,000 and move on from there. That's the way that I see it. That's the way that I see it. Cooler heads shall prevail, but that's the way that I see it. Pay the goddamn fine, move forward. Move forward. Because he shouldn't have been holding on to the doggone ball regardless. People was like, why Jokic went grabbing for the basketball? You're in a situation where there's a sense of urgency. You got to go and get that doggone basketball, get it back in play so you can move in transition. Don't let your team reset. But that's what probably should happen. But I'm glad there was no suspension. Corey in the building. Trucking with Jeter put 50 on it. I don't have the soundboard. We all know who the real GOAT is. Chiseled GOAT Adonis. Who's that? Me? Oh, my. High praise. I appreciate that. Sierra said, damn, Jeter, are you Derek with that 49, 99? I see what you did there. I see what you did there. STR said, it's his building. I dare you to kick me out of my house. You ain't wrong about that. And you know what's funny about it? Isaiah Thomas was sitting right there, right? Now, here's the thing. I recognize why he held on to the ball or whatever the case was, but I don't like how the referees that came over and it looked like they were attempting to try to go and toss him, and it took a moment for them to recognize who the fuck it was. So since that was the case, somebody had to get tossed. And that other fan who was there, that dude's a damn idiot. All you had to do was just stand there and legit, there would have been a situation where somebody would have to get tossed, and you're not going to throw out Isaiah Thomas. You're definitely not going to throw out the owner, so that way you put a lot of pressure on the NBA. But because his dumbass put his hand on Jokic, I think he touched his shoulder. The fact that that fan touched Jokic's shoulder, he cost himself a situation. Because legit, nobody would have been tossed, and the NBA would have to answer for that. But he bailed out. He bailed out not only the Suns, but the NBA by just touching Jokic's shoulder like an idiot. He shouldn't have did the shit. Daniel said, who do I have winning this series? I actually have LA winning this series because here's what the ultimate, code for LA to win this series is. All you need is a motivated Anthony Davis who goes out there and gives you 20. They win the series because the Warriors have no answer for AD. Legitimately, the only reason why this is a series is because fucking Anthony Davis packs it in even-numbered games. They should have beaten the Grizzlies in 5. But Anthony Davis ain't show up. Game 2, the Lakers got blown the fuck out. Rightfully so. But I promise you, Anthony Davis plays good basketball today. They will take care of the Warriors. No problem. No problem. You're going to need a virtuoso performance from Klay. You're going to need a virtuoso performance from Steph. You're getting absolutely nothing from Poole. Draymond is not a scorer. Kevon Looney, evidently, the sickness is really affecting him because he has not been rebounding very well, at least the last 2 games. Gary Payton is doing all right, but he's not this scorer who's giving you stuff. The Warriors, despite the fact that they can shoot lights out from three, if Anthony Davis gets going and then LeBron says, hey, here go two more for you, and he start becoming a scorer as well, you're going to have a problem. Because you still got to deal with the fact that D'Lo's been having a pretty good doggone series, and he's scoring. Who's the third guy scoring for the Warriors? Wiggins? Is Wiggins consistently going to be giving you that 20, that 18, whatever the case may be? That's not happening. He's still trying to get his legs back. He hasn't played 10 games back yet. He's got you a dunk inside, though. So for the Warriors, you need Poole to show up. Of course, Thompson and Curry, they're going to do what they're going to do. But they need two other guys to show up. Either that or a super virtuoso performance from both Clay and Curry. If they don't combine for 70-some points, they need three people to combine for at least 70 points. Or collectively, they have 5 people in double figures, or they won't win this game. Tyrone in the building, what's going on? What's going on? That's the situation. Golden State in front. Like, take a look at what the Nets, the Nuggets are going through right now. Primarily more the the Nets, the Suns, and the Nuggets are going through right now. More primarily the Suns. You got Booker and Durant playing out of their minds. But who's the third? Who's the third? Who else is contributing? What a pass from Draymond. Jesus Christ. What a fucking pass. Then, the Nuggets yesterday. All Jokic. Murray contributed, then he started showing up and everything. But who else? It can't just be a 2-on-2 game. You need your others. That's what makes Miami so good. Because their bench can outscore you. New York is struggling with that shit right now. Oh, wow, L.A. is not rebounding well. They're not guarding the paint very well. Golden State coming out very strong. L.A. has 0 assists thus far. Oh, LeBron looking to go to work. He's one-on-one with Wiggins. Drop step is right there. No, he's going to try to hook. Gets it to go. LeBron James on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who had LeBron on a booster, congratulations. You just got yourself some points. But unfortunately for me, I took an L. Why? Because Jimmy Butler was 2 points off of locking me in for, what's that? $400. But I hope you guys who chose the LeBron James higher are sitting right now feeling pretty confident because you got one of your legs, taken care of. No, Shamet fucking balled yesterday, and that came out of nowhere in the fourth quarter. And that buys right into what I was talking about, right? You need somebody else to stand up. For the Suns, if Landry Shamet didn't start making threes out of nowhere in the fourth quarter and had those 12 points on them threes, what happens? Suns lose that game, and now they going back to Denver down 3-1. It can't be a two-man basketball game. Now, we all know it's a team game, yes, but when you got two guys who are doing the bulk of the scoring, you need a third or a collective performance offensively from your other teammates. If Shamet didn't start going ballistic in that fourth quarter, the Suns lose. The Suns lose. Nelson said one leg short of Adonis. You ain't wrong about that. Dusty said this series goes to 7 in your opinion. Here's my thing. The only reason why I disagree is Anthony Davis started this game relatively aggressive, right? He got himself a basket, went to the free throw line. If he stays consistent in that, because truly, here's all AD has to do. Here's all AD has to do. 1 or 2 field goals a quarter. Just 1 or 2 field goals a quarter. Get to the foul line twice. That's it. Shoot average of 3 to 4 field goals of free throws a quarter. Make 1 to 2 field goals a quarter. This series, it's done. That's it. That's it. That's all you need from AD. Everybody, LeBron will take care of the rest. And guess what? An aggressive AD means what? The defense now condenses inside. With them condensing inside, that now activates what this new Lakers roster was here for. Perimeter jump shooting, 3-point shooting. It opens it up for them. All you need is just a aggressive AD, and now you got problems. Because what happened last game? Draymond got taken out the game, 5 fouls. He couldn't stay on the floor. Then you put Kevon Looney in a very precarious situation. You can have the other Green who's in there, but you think he's dealing with AD? Fuck no. Looney is the best rebounder on the team. You have Draymond off the floor. Now Looney got to do double the work because he's going to have to be the primary defender on AD, and then he's got to be a master offensive rebounder on the other end of the floor. Now you got a sick Looney tiring himself out to the fucking Gatorade symbol underneath him. James said, let's be real. The Knicks got extremely lucky winning this series over Cleveland. They shouldn't have won that series. They got lucky. I disagree. I wouldn't say that the Knicks got lucky winning the series over Cleveland. Cleveland absolutely fucked themselves because they had no answer for Jalen Brunson. They made no adjustments in game 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5 to deal with Jalen Brunson. If they at least, oh, Jesus Christ, if they at least had some sort of response to keep him from the whole dribble, penetrate, kick out, catch the ball at the goddamn perimeter. I'm going to get to the free throw line at will. If the Cleveland Cavaliers figured out a way to prevent Jalen Brunson from doing whatever the hell he wanted to do, they probably in a Game 7 situation, well, in the second round maybe. That's their fault, not the Knicks getting lucky. That's Cleveland's fault for lack of being able to get stuff done. There's a basket for AD. They take the lead. Mahmoud put 10 on, said, I got to say, I enjoyed the Grant Williams getting stomped on. Seth Rollins looked on with pride, especially after beating Omos. Yes, indeed, after beating Giga Negro, you know for a fact, watching that stomp on Grant Williams put a smile on his face. That should have been a travel on Austin Reeves, but he gets inside for the layup on top of Draymond Green. They take a 3-point lead. Habitual line stepper put 2 on, said, no, it's not. Did you forget Brooklyn 21? What you mean? What you mean, Brooklyn 21? What you mean by that? 2-1. Mask on or off said the Warriors should lose this series. What do you mean? No, it's forget Brooklyn 21. What do you mean by that? What was it? What's the context? I'm a little bit lost. Shamet going off but you need that. He went off yesterday. He went absolutely off yesterday. They needed them shooting in the fourth quarter. Yo, AD can't just stand on his feet, bro. Did I say Giga Negro? You goddamn right. Mask on or off said the Warriors just aren't hungry. I would disagree. I can't sit here and say the Warriors aren't hungry because if you watch their series against the Kings, they definitely were hungry. And game 2, they blew the Lakers all the way out. But in game 3, they came out with no gas. And that usually ends up happening in, when you're in a situation where a team, you get your split, right? The Lakers took game 1, so the Warriors had to go hard in game 2 because they lost home court. Game 3, they came out flat. So with them coming out flat, it's like, okay, now we down 2-1. They're going to exert all of their energy for game 4. So now we have to see if they're hungry. It's similar to what happened with the 76ers. They got the split. The only difference was with Golden State, they lost game 1. You're the home team. You losing the game now forces you to have to go extra hard in game 2. You take a look at the Boston and Philly series. Philly took game 1. So now Boston's like, nah, we got to sit up in the seat. They fucking destroyed Philly in game 2. Game 3, Philadelphia, fourth quarter, Embiid gassed. James Harden don't want to score. They cost themselves that. And what happened? They had to empty the tank in game 4 and nearly blew that game. They did everything they could to blow that game. And somehow, because Marcus Smart not clutch, he not only misses the game-winning shot, he then doesn't get the I'd really blame Jason Tatum for not getting the ball out of his hands early in the OT shot. But then when he makes the goddamn shot in overtime, it was too late. And it was a push-off on Tatum, too. I don't understand how the refs missed that call, but it is what it is. Mask on or off said Jordan Poole spent $500K on Ice Spice and playing like a damn idiot, gave him $100 million for nothing. Let me tell you something right now. When I saw that tweet, I don't know the legitimacy of it or not, but if he did spend $500K on Ice Spice, I'd like to see somebody give him the bull hammer elbow. That's all I got to say about that. I'd like to see somebody give him the bull hammer elbow. Absolutely ridiculous. Nelson said, Philadelphia is letting you down. Well, get ready to get let down a bit more. And you know what's funny? The only way this series goes to 7 is if Boston continues to have mental lapses. And that's why I'm confident about Miami and Boston. You know, granted, Miami still got to take care of business and close out the series this Wednesday when I'm in the building. But Boston is a team that has been playing so below their means on a consistent basis. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. These motherfuckers, they should have swept the Hawks. They should be up 3-1 in the series against the 76ers right now. And what are they doing? Actually, I wouldn't even say 3-1. You can make the argument You can make the argument they probably should have swept the Sixers. Boston's way too talented for how fucking stupid they playing basketball right now. They still doing that it's your turn. No, it's my turn with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. These playoffs, only one time did they both have a great game together. And I'm not only just talking about that because they had 30 points apiece in that one game. It's they pick and choose. And then all of a sudden it's on some, oh, well, you get all the shot attempts this quarter. Then you get all the shot attempts this quarter. And everybody else just watching. What? It's bad basketball. It's bad basketball. Mahmoud, put 10 on it. Said NBA calling a travel is like Grant Williams being a decent person on the court. Ain't going to happen anytime soon. Yeah, you goddamn right. I dislike Grant Williams and everything he stands for. Boston and Lakers finals unless the Nuggets really want it. Well, here's the thing, right? The Nuggets can really, really make the NBA finals if they get past the Suns. Here's the problem, though. Because these motherfuckers cannot stop Devin Booker and KD is still KD, that really concerns me. Because these games are close, and it's a very good series, right? All you really need for Phoenix, you just need one game for Ayton to actually play to his fucking potential. That's all you need if you're Phoenix. You have a tied series at 2 apiece, and Ayton still has relatively been below his potential the entire series. So with that being the case, all you need is one monster game from Ayton, and that's the difference in the series. That's the difference in the series. The Nuggets, if they get past the Suns, I think the Nuggets legitimately can make a run, to the championship because there is no answer for Jokic on either of the team. But what about AD? Jokic is too much of a goddamn problem for AD's inconsistent play. Jokic is showing up every single day. So what the hell is AD going to do? He hasn't had a good back-to-back game until maybe today because he started aggressive. Jokic has showed up every single game. Murray is a goddamn problem. And the Nuggets are deep. They've got a bench. So that's the thing. And for the Suns, it's really cognizant on if Chris Paul were to play or not. You need Chris Paul back. So there's that. John said, man, if I'm up $100 million and I got a date with one of the thickest female rappers out, I'm spending $500K. You are bugging. You are bugging. You are bugging. You spending $500K on a date? First off, you got to take into account, it's not you just get $100 million straight out the gate. You get paid over time. But then you really got to look at it. $500,000 on a date? A date? And I promise you, he probably ain't even killed. A date? Come on, man. Ain't no amount of thickness. Ain't no particular kind of labia. Ain't nothing worth all that, bro. You are bugging. You are bugging. You horny. You horny. You horny. I'm feeling horny. I'm feeling horny. I'm feeling horny. That's you. You are bugging. Ain't no way. Bruh, you can get an escort. You can get an escort for $500. $500K? Yeah, all right. Fam, I'll beat off, bruh. I'll beat off before the date and see if you actually still want to go. Post-nut clarity gonna have you like, I'm good, dog. I'm playing the crib. Kidding me? You tell me what date, $500K. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's getting ridiculous. Jay, the 90s kid. Patuan said Jalen got to leave this offseason. Jalen Brunson? I don't think so. I think he's found his home. Manuel says, is the unchiseled Adonis ready to be the strongest of the Adonis family? I don't know if he's ready to be, but I'm not going to let him. I'm open to the competition. I've always said what I've envisioned my life to be is like The Godfather, right? Aside from the crime. But I've always wanted to be number one in the family. And I believe every generation, there is an individual in every single family who is left with a decision, a legitimate decision, to where they can push across the poverty line, push the wealth, of the family, the riches of the family to whole other heights, to really carry the family and the generation on their back and create, the ecosystem for their family to now move forward, right? I'm him for my family. However, there doesn't only have to be one. So essentially, I put the situation with my brother in a spot where he can compete, for the top spot. It's open for him, but I will beat you. So with that being the case, he's got an opportunity. Oh, Jaylen Brown leaving. Oh, Jaylen Brown should leave. Jaylen Brown should leave. They got a good thing in Boston, but let's keep it a buck. Boston is Jason Tatum's team. Jaylen Brown will always be second fiddle. Let him go somewhere and be his man somewhere, be the man somewhere else. Because they really playing him. Fourth quarter, we going to get a ball to take. Fuck out of here. So there's that. So there is that. Lucas put 279 on it. Said, thoughts on Dylan Brooks? Dylan Brooks is a good fit for the Grizzlies system. The problem is Dylan Brooks talks too damn much for his type of production. You're a 3-and-D guy, and you barely give the threes. So with that being the case, there's moments in which you need to shut the fuck up. And here's what's even wilder about it. How you do all that talking, you then say Bron is old, you proceed to start losing games, and now you don't want to talk to media. You talked yourself out of a job, you're stupid. That's all I got to say about that. What's the meme? Learn how to, talk Chinese, buddy. It's ridiculous. Dylan Brooks single-handedly talked his way out of a job by not talking to the media. I'll never understand that. They question you for 10 minutes max. Even if you're uncomfortable. You're uncomfortable for 10 minutes max. And now look at you, out of a job. Why? Because of your goddamn ego. Stupid. Never jeopardize your pockets. Never jeopardize your pocket willfully. Because not only does that affect you, that affects your family. It's more than just Dylan Brooks. It's your family. If he got a girl, if he got some kids, if he got a wife, whatever the case may be, if he taking care of his siblings, his parents, other distant families, if he got his friends on payroll, whatever the case may be, you fucked up the bag because your dumb ass didn't want to be uncomfortable with the media for 10 minutes on 4 occasional games. You stupid. Habitual Lime Stepper for 5 on it said, Pastor Mace had you weak when he said you could have got her a slice and a soda. Hey, shit, you ain't wrong. Shorty from New York. I was just at Two Bros Pizza a couple of days ago. Might I add, Two Bros Pizza is no longer $1. It's $1.50. And you know what got me sick? Because Two Bros Pizza was around the corner and I just so happened to be there, I said, fuck it, I'm going to get myself, my slices right now, right? I don't drink soda, but they had a Coke Vanilla. I said, shit, let me get that, right? I had 2 regular slices, a pepperoni, Coke Vanilla. I think I paid $7 Dura? No. I think it was $8 Dura total. I walked 2 blocks down to go catch the goddamn D train. Pause. 99-cent store pizza right there. I'm sick. I could have saved $4, man. I needed that. But we ain't talking about that right now. Predator Patuan said, this is motivational. I will push beyond. Hey, man, that's all that it is, man. That's all that it is. A lot of people, here's the thing. If you're self-motivated, right, because I'm a self-motivated individual. Self-motivated individuals are a rarity amongst, the total populace of human beings. That doesn't make you, oh, man, I'm a 1%. You could be self-motivated all day, but if you don't execute, then what, right? It's one thing to just be self-motivated. It's another thing to actually execute. You can always have it immediately in your mind, like, yo, I'm going to go get it, I'm going to go get it, I'm going to go get it. You start, but then you don't finish, or you start, and then whatever you do doesn't work out. But you got to be in a situation where I had to give the preemptive pause on the D train. Yeah, I had to travel by D train. I'm sorry. Pause. But with that being the case, if somebody who's not self-motivated and they need a push, hey, man, listen, you got to consider you're going to die one day. Like Gary Vee said it best, like you're going to die. Everybody will die. What do you want your legacy to be? Everything doesn't have to be about chasing the money, chasing the money, chasing the money, chasing the money, chasing the money. But what is your why? If you want to acquire money, why do you want to acquire money? I've said time and time again, as it pertains to me, the only reason why I would like to have more finances is to make sure that not only me, but my family can now thrive. The only reason. And my friends too. What you want to do in life? Man, I've always wanted to be a singer. All right, cool. Here's $50,000 to replace your fucking salary. Go and be a singer for a whole goddamn year. But what am I supposed to do? Take every goddamn hour of the day to fucking focus on singing, stupid. It's the only reason why I want money. What's your passion? What do you really want to do? You want to do this? All right, cool. You take a year, go balls to the wall, and see if you really want to fucking do it. A lot of distractions happen. Life happens to everybody. Life happens to everybody. I hate whenever I see people talk about, man, it must be easy because you got money. It must be easy because you got time. It's sacrifice. Don't everybody start with money. Don't everybody start with time. It's sacrifice. You got 24 hours in a day. Well, I have to work a total of 13. Okay, how many hours do you sleep? I sleep about 6. That leaves 5 in between, doesn't it? Well, then I have to shower and eat. Shower faster. Eat faster, pussy. Figure out a way. If you're not willing to figure out a way and sacrifice, then what? What if I told you instead of sleeping 8 hours for every single year, you cut down your 8 hours sleep to 6 hours for just 3 years? Just 3 years, then you go back up to 8 hours. Then you take that additional 2 hours, you allocate that towards trying to achieve the type of life that you want to live. What if I told you you just have to give yourself 3 years to do that, sumbitch? Because the work that you will have accumulated in that extra 2 hours per day will actually pay you back when it's time to cut back on the doggone sleep, and you now can go back, or I should say, cut back on the sleep, and you can get those 2 hours back. You got to have a plan. You got to have a plan. What are we getting into? We watching the doggone game. Lucas. Put 279 on it. Said, Brooks was your neighbor. I don't know what got into him. Oh, really? Dylan Brooks was your neighbor? Well, I'll be damned. You don't know what got into him? Probably attitude, ego to a certain degree. And here's the thing. Brooks isn't a bad basketball player. I look at Dylan Brooks the same way I look at Vontaze Burfict. Vontaze Burfict was a little bit more extreme, of course, but both were very good basketball players. Vontaze was actually a very good linebacker. He wasn't quite great, but he was a very good linebacker. Dylan Brooks is a good 3-and-D guy. He's not a great 3-and-D guy. He's a good 3-and-D guy. He's an average NBA player, but he works very well for the Grizzlies system, and his dumb ass cost himself a job. How many times are we going to see Anthony Davis on the ground? This is number 6 right now. It's getting ridiculous. Malik Patuan said, thoughts on Roman Reigns' title run? I love it. I think it's getting a little stale because they're ending matches, somewhat of the same way. Here's what I think they need to do. Start bringing back dominant victories that the way that they did it, when it was at the beginning. Now, don't just fucking squash individuals, but have him win clean with no other fucking interference. And really have it in a situation where, oh, man, he's on the ropes. Like with him and Cody, that entire situation, don't have the Usos interfere. They should have never had that happen. But I like his run. I like the run. And to be honest with you, I'd like to see him, run for another year. Lose it at WrestleMania 40 to Cody Rhodes. Because I'll be there in person for Philly. Juice said, do I think Bronny will be the number 1 overall pick in 2024 draft? No. I think he will be a lottery pick, but I don't believe that he'll be the number 1 pick. And to be honest with you, I would not be surprised if Bronny doesn't come out in the 2024 draft. It all depends on how he plays at Ohio State, but I would not be surprised if he does not come out. Mask on or off, said Adonis, people don't want to take that route. They want the easy route, but that's the problem. Everybody wants shit easy. Like whenever you see people say, man, that's easier said than done, of course it's easier said than done. Nothing valuable came easy. When you work for some shit and you finally get there, that's what that's what brings the validation and the vindication and the jubilation and the elation that you have in that moment. That's what makes you so overjoyed. That's why I can't watch a team win a championship. I can't listen to a Hall of Fame speech. I can't watch somebody get to the pinnacle of their profession or whatever the case may be without feeling somewhat emotional about it. Because they had to work incredibly difficult and incredibly hard to get to that point. But motherfuckers think shit's supposed to be easy. Yo, it's easy because you inherited nothing but millions, man. It's easy because you didn't have to go through the struggle that we went through. So let's just say we flip the switch, right? Let's say you was born into a family with $100 million. How you gonna deal with the pressure of not having anything that you do attributed to your own skill set? How you deal with that? How do you deal with being somebody like a dude who's born with millions in the damn bank account? What are you gonna do then? Everybody gonna look at you like, man, you got your parents' money. We can't relate to you. Don't talk to me about struggle. You can't be depressed. You got money. Ain't nobody going. You have no relatability. If you're somebody who come from the absolute bottom, how you gonna relate to somebody who at the top? You somebody who at the top. How you gonna relate to somebody who at the bottom unless you came from the bottom? Why you think anytime, and I've said this time and time again, right? I don't know anybody else who ever talked about it. I think it's mine. Hence why when, I get back on the podcasting tour, I'm going to go around and that's going to be my shit, right? Whenever people make money, I keep scratching my nose like I got a fucking cocaine addiction. What he been doing before he went live? He was sniffing. My nose just itchy, bro. I don't be doing cocaine anymore. I've never done it. Who was that? Kay Adams. Jesus Christ. Hold on, wait a minute. Let's cut off the motivational speech. Kay Adams is on the goddamn screen.
Man. God damn.
It's enough to get me hot. When I get in the proper position, you will suck my meat.
It's time!
Bring them to me. I'm gonna give them the almighty stroke. What you're trying to do? Tell me what you're trying to do.
I'm sorry about that. But nevertheless, whenever somebody happens to go and accumulate wealth, or they happen to get a bit of money, or they happen to get a little bit of visibility, whatever the case may be, you know what they lose? Relatability. I've said time and time again, that is the only difference between individuals who are at the bottom, who are at the top, people who are ascending, and people who are descending or staying stagnant. It's relatability. Everybody fucked with the Chiseled Adonis before, the net worth publicly came out. All of a sudden now I'm some $500,000 man. I'm some $1 million man online as they claim that I happen to be. And now, life must be easy for you. Easy for you to say you have $500,000. Where? You have $1 million. What do you mean? Where's this coming from? Who said that? Anthony Davis got 10 points, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. He's got 10 points right now, ladies and gentlemen. How much points does Anthony Davis have right now? He got 10 points. How many free throws? He has 2 free throws, only from the first quarter. He's got to get to the line a bit more. Payton said, Jesus Christ, this man been live for an hour. Why? Let's keep it about. They was live today? Shit. Lucas put 279 on and said, do basketball players whine too much when hurt? I don't think one can whine too much when you're hurt. I think you can whine too much. Yeah, I can't say they whine too much when they're hurt. I can't say, because if you're hurt, I think you have a clearance to whine. If you're hurt repeatedly, I think your whining should go down because you're dealing with the pain on a much more consistent basis. But there's a lack of a toughness per se. I think hockey players, rugby players, football players, those are like the epitome of toughness as it pertains to athletes. I think those 3 are probably at the pinnacle. I know I'm probably forgetting one more. Hockey, football, rugby. I think soccer is probably on the lowest of the total bowl. I think they're the whiniest. Yes, I would agree, Nelson. I think those are the whiniest. I think boxers are obvious. Well, I mean, that's kind of boxing and mixed martial arts. Yeah, I kind of can't. I can't not, not include them. I'd figured I'd put that in it because combat sports is completely different. Like, you can't possibly whine and be in a combat sport, but then football's a collision sport. Hockey is a collision sport. Rugby is a collision sport. So with that being the case, they would have to be included. So you know what? Combat sports, 1. Hockey, 2. Miami, 3. So I would do that much. I'll just put combat sports as a whole at the top of the list. I wanted to try to but you can't separate them when you talk about sports. So fair enough. NFL ain't what it was like in the 2000s. You're not wrong about that. But I wouldn't say the players are particularly softer. I don't think that's the case at all. I think it's just the league has put parameters in order. Oh, Jesus Christ. Draymond got fucking shoulder blocked by LeBron. Yo, LeBron better pick his ass up. LeBron better pick him up. Draymond is down. Look, LeBron went full speed into it. God damn. Draymond gonna talk about that on the podcast for sure. Like, man, I thought we was cool. Why you want me to die, homie? Oh, LeBron never even looked at him. Damn. Oh, back of Draymond's head hit the ground. Damn. You know what I never like? Whenever your head jerks back and hits the ground, whenever your head jerks back and your head hits the ground, that's got to be one of the – yeah, Draymond's head is fucking ringing. I know his head is ringing. But that's the one thing I never understand about athletes, right? When you know you hitting the ground, never allow your fucking head to hit the ground. I understand there's certain ways that you can't prevent your body from going down, but you got to fucking tuck your head. Tuck your head if it's the last thing you do. Tuck your fucking head so you don't have the back of your head hit the ground, bro. I learned how to fall by watching wrestling my entire childhood. So anytime I ever fell, bro, it didn't matter if I was falling this way, that way. I found a way to move my goddamn head and tuck my arm to where I land on like this area here of the bicep to like shoulder. I try not to land flush on the shoulder. If I'm about to flat back it on the ground, I'll tuck my goddamn head because you don't want the back of your head to hit the ground. King Trey said that should be a flagrant. No. Flagrant would have to be intentional. That LeBron didn't turn until the very last second when it was too late. That's not a flagrant. I can't say that's a flagrant. Because he had never, like if LeBron looked at Draymond and then tried to get there and then jumped at him, flagrant for sure. But LeBron's eyes was like, look at his head. He's looking basketball, he's airborne, and then he turns right into Draymond. That's not a flagrant. They're just going to call a common foul. But that's not a flagrant. I don't know. Whoa, wait a minute. D3 just came in and said AD was gay in college. Where's that coming from? Where'd that coming from? We're trying to determine if this is a flagrant or not. Yo, Draymond's head is fucking ringing, bro. Somebody need to put some ice on the back of his head. He need to put some goddamn ice on the back of his head, bro. Draymond's head is fucking ringing, dog. He should have put some ice on the back of his head. Nah, but where'd that come from? Where'd that come from? We talking about if something's a flagrant or common foul. D3 showed up. He did a drive-by insult. Yeah, man. Yo, so what do you guys think about eating today, man? I'm thinking about some Italian food. You know, the Mediterranean food that they got over here is pretty good. What about that Indian food? Nah, something about the Caribbean. Yo, did you know AD's gay? What? Wait, what'd that guy say? Yeah, AD was gay in college. What? Yo, where'd he come from with that? What are we talking about? Hey, you guys paid your taxes this year? Yeah, man, I paid my taxes. How much money did you get back on your taxes? I got about like $8,000. Hey, AD's gay. Yo, wait a minute. Where's this coming from? What's going on? D3 said it was because it was because of the hazing. Yeah, they were playing with his ass. Yeah, I think that was on Twitter a couple of years ago, maybe during the bubble. He was getting hazed and shit. Clarence put 2 on, said, who's worse, Draymond or Grant? Oh, Grant. Draymond is a Hall of Fame player. Draymond gets a bad rap, right? Because he's not a scorer. And that goes to show, the problem with today's NBA fan, or let alone sports fan, because they think stats, primarily points, are everything. Like, there's people who try to discredit Julio Jones because he doesn't score as much touchdowns as others. They make it seem as if he's not as great. Well, he didn't score as much touchdowns. What? Draymond may not be no super scorer, but take a look at his impact on the games. He's not an offensive, fucking dynamo or whatever the case may be. But his impact on the game is felt. You're not no scrub, get defensive player of the year unless, you're Rudy Gobert. But still. Oh, look at Draymond with the layup. Stop playing. Come on now. He playing. 38-38. Tie game. James said, I remember your argument from a live stream like a year ago is spot on. Indeed. Especially as it pertains to rings, man. If we talk about rings, so where are we going to put Robert Horry? Where are we going to put Robert Horry on the all-time list? Big Shot Bob was a big contributor to those championships. He not like a Samaki Walker who was just sitting on the bench. He's not like a DJ Mabanga who's just out there. He's not a Joel Anthony who's not really putting in, contributing big time minutes, big time moments. Horry played a huge role in every single championship that was won, whether it was the Rockets, whether it was the Spurs, whether it was the Lakers. Are we now going to say, oh, man, he's greater than Jordan? Stupid. It's stupid. Sports fans are incredibly fickle. It's getting ridiculous out here. Reptilian said Russ and Pat Bev will both get a ring if the Lakers win the title. Indeed, I did see that report right before the Miami Heat game where every player who played for the Lakers this year will receive a ring if the Lakers do indeed win. And to that I say, I understand the sentiment, but I ain't going to lie to you. If I was a player, unless I'm on the championship team when the championship trophy is hoisted, I don't want no ring. Like, it's one thing, because even if you're a practice squad player, right? Like, a lot of times people look at guys who are on the end of the bench and sit there and be like, man, you ain't do nothing to win the championship. You're not looking at the importance that player plays. Because guess what? You could be the 15th man on the bench. You could be the dude who's on the end of the bench. Somebody getting fucking eaten in this movie. But you could be on the end of the bench. You don't recognize how hard you push your team in practice. That's incredibly important. You can't just Allen Iverson this shit. When we talk about practice, man, what do we talk about? That plays a large role because somebody got to play the role of the opposing team to get you prepared to go into these big-ass games. So they play an incredible, integral role. So they've earned that championship ring as well. But if you're a motherfucker who got traded away, yeah, don't send me no ring, dog. I don't want it. I don't want it. I can't look at that ring with pride because I wasn't on the squad when they hoisted up the Lombardi. When they hoisted up the Larry O'Brien, when they hoisted up the Lombardi, when they hoisted up the whatever the fuck other names of trophies are. So that's the thing. Clarence Pafavon said, bro, I wouldn't go as far as Hall of Fame. His impact is felt as he kicks and stomps his way in games. Well, he does kick and stomp his way in games, but he is indeed a Hall of Fame player. He is a Hall of Fame player. Because when you talk about the Golden State Warriors, their greatest players of all time, Draymond's in the top 10. You have your Tim Hardaways. You have your Tim Hardaways, your Chris Mullins, and things of that, the Run TMCs of the world. You have your Rick Barrys of the world. You have your Stephen Currys, the Klay Thompsons. But Draymond Green is there as well. You remove Draymond Green from that squad, they don't win 4 championships. They certainly don't win 4. Will they get 1? Maybe. Maybe. Those KD years, you move Draymond, they probably still win without him. But 2015 Warriors squad, oh, they needed Draymond. Greatest regular season of all time Warriors, they needed Draymond. 2020 championship Warriors, they needed Draymond. He did underperform in a number of playoff games, but they needed Draymond. That leadership was there. They needed that. No, Draymond would actually be. I think he would be in front of Monte Ellis. I think Draymond would probably be number 7 on the list. I think he would be number 7 on the list of greatest Warriors players. I think he'd be about 7. I think Barry would be in front of him. I think he actually might get Hardaway. He won't get Mullen, but I think he would get Hardaway. Curry, Thompson would definitely be in front. And you know what? Draymond might be 5 or 6. Monte Ellis was the dude. Yeah, Monte Ellis was dude. But I think Draymond might get him because unfortunately for Monte, he ain't win them shit. And I loved Monte Ellis. David Cooper, put 10 on it. Says, sup, Chiseled, I seen you ran on Grant Williams. Why you hate Buddy so much? And congratulations to your Heat winning today. Also, much love to the unchiseled Adonis. Keep up the great work. Well, why do I dislike Grant Williams so much? He had very dirty play in the playoffs last year against Miami in the conference finals. With Strus getting hurt, with P.J. Tucker being banged up, with Jimmy Butler being banged up, with Kyle Lowry being banged up, Grant Williams played an integral role in each of those. Not at the moment in which it happened, but if you go back and watch those games from 1 to 7, just watch Grant Williams, and soon enough, you're going to end up looking like, yeah, wait a minute. Yo, I get there's some physical play, but some of this bumping that's going on down low is a little bit questionable. I got problems with Grant Williams. I see him in the street. It's on sight. I'm farting in whatever direction he's in, and I'm going to make an announcement that it was him who was tooting. Don't fuck with me. Knicks season ending Wednesday night in Miami. Yes, indeed, and I will be at the game with my father and my brother. Oh, Jesus Christ, Wilt. And one for AD. Uh-oh. Nate Thurman. Dang, I knew I was forgetting some names. Jesus Christ, how can I forget Nate? Nate Thurman had to have one of the craziest hairlines. For y'all who don't know who Nate Thurman is, bro, let me pull up Nate Thurman. He died like last year, right? Oh, no, he died a while ago. But Nate Thurman, bruh, Nate Thurman, hairline, fucking crazy, bruh. Mind you, 1969. Nate Thurman was born in 41. Oh, I can't use that. If he was born in 41, 69 would have him at, 28? You know what? Fuck it. I'm 28. Nate Thurman at 28 years old. Nate Thurman at 28 years old. Y'all just take a look over here, bro. You talk about hard times. I don't want to have to do a hairline roast again, but motherfuckers done brought up Nate Thurman. Nate Thurman hairline at 28 years. Bruh, I'm 28. My line is here, right? I got a regular lineup. Nate Thurman, salute my boy. Come on, man. He really got a parabola up there. You could put a Nintendo 64 cartridge at the top of his head, and that sumbitch would fit in perfectly. He got a Nintendo 64 cartridge for his forehead, bruh. That's crazy. He 28 years old. 28 years old. Look like you sliced a lime in half, bruh. Come on, man. What was going on? 28. Segregation must have been tough. Look at him and Kareem. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why they showing me these photos? God damn. Oh, it's all forehead. Jeez. Oh, man. This not right. I shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but come on, Nate. Come on, Nate. Why they did that to you? Somebody get him to restore hair. I know his corpse in the casket right now, balding than a motherfucker. That ain't right. I shouldn't have said that. Look at him with Kareem. Kareem hairline there. Nate Thurman's, not so much. Even the ref with the heart's been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama said it's my fault. It's my fault. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Look at Nate Thurman, bruh. Look at the hairline. That shit in the middle of his head. Moving on up to the east side. Come on now. Look at the hairline. Jesus Christ. Hairline looking crazy. Half of his scalp is gone. No hair on half his scalp. Come on, man. Ooh, Curry with a rainbow three. Gets it to go. Tie game, 45 all. Right in AD's face. They shooting out here. He got the half moon cut. You damn right. He got half the moon cut. Crescent moon on the top of that man's head. Oh, AD with a basket. They going back and forth right now. They going back and forth right now. But nevertheless, you get the idea. Nate Thurman out here looking crazy. Steph Curry inside, gets a layup to go and one. Jesus Christ, why my nose keep itching so much? Maybe I am on cocaine. It's bad. Nelson said Vegeta had more influence than you thought. No, Nate Thurman came before Vegeta. Nate Thurman came before Vegeta. Clarence with 5-1 said, where would I put Shaq in the best player of all time? Where would I put Shaq? Let me see here. Jordan, Bron, Kareem, Magic, Bird, Russell, Duncan, Shaq. I think I would have Shaq at 8. Yeah, I think I would have Shaq at 8. And I can argue to put Shaq in front of Duncan. I wouldn't even be. I'd have Shaq in front of Duncan. I can make an argument for that as well. For me personally, Shaq and Kobe, I think they're like right next to each other. And the only reason why I don't like, 'cause I love me some Kobe, but I usually have Kobe at like 10. And it sound crazy, it sound blasphemous. It sound crazy, it sound blasphemous. But it's like it's so incredibly difficult to try to rank, the greatest players of all time. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. Like Duncan is the greatest power forward of all time. And when you consider that he actually didn't play to his max potential when he finally hit his prime, like 05, Duncan really started to take a step back so that Ginobili, Parker can really start to hit, their strides and things of that nature. Well, maybe not too much 05, maybe 06, 07, which Duncan was about like year 9, 10. No, like year 8 around that time. So he took a step back. And still, like, if there was no Ginobili, if there was no Parker, Duncan probably averaged 30 for his career. Easily. He willfully took a step back. Like, there's so much context. Quan says David Robinson is underrated. In the grand scheme of centers, it depends on where you would, what centers you would have in front of him. I think David Robinson is ranked appropriately, but the problem is a lot of guys don't get talked about because now the center position ain't what it used to be. Kobe over Shaq, you can definitely make an argument for it. I have no issue if you have Kobe over Shaq because you talk about the work ethic of everything, then you can have it over there and everything of that nature. But no, I don't have Kobe number 2. I don't have Kobe number 2. D-Lo only has 2. Mans is not. He's not trying to score today. Is Jokic a top 10 center already? Jokic a top 10 center? Because of the MVPs, right? And his contributions to the game, Jokic could possibly go down, if he's not already right now, the greatest passing center of all time, right? And he has such an unorthodox style of play. Jokic will go down as a top 10 center all time, but you have to consider the best centers of all time. You already have Russell, Wilt, Shaq, Hakeem. I would put him in front of Parrish, Ewing, I'm trying to see who I would. Robinson. I would put him in front of Mourning. Malone, Moses Malone. I would have Jokic in front of Mutombo. But Mutombo is because Jokic is an unknown defender, right? So it's one side of the ball. Yeah, I think it's too soon to have him in the top 10. No, he's in front of Longley. He's already in front of Longley. We know. Come on now. Ain't nobody ever checking for Luke Longley. Who's better? Reptilian said, "Who's better, Jokic or Doncic?" They play two different. It's not a fair comparison. It's not a fair comparison. It's not a fair comparison. I would say Jokic at this stage in their career, but I don't think that's a fair comparison. Brian said, if you take MJ off the board and you need one shot, give you Kobe. Oh, no. If like you had to one shot for the win, and I'm taking MJ off the board, fam, give me Kobe without question, because I need somebody who says, yo, I'm taking the shot no matter what. Whoa, Vlade Divac, come on now. Cam said, if he wins a ring, where would I rank him? He would then jump over, I think he would jump over Ewing. He would jump over, who else are some ringless centers who don't? Because he's not in front of Moses Malone. He's not in front of Malone, Shaq, Hakeem, Russell, Wilt. Those guys are all in front of him. David Robinson, he's not in front of him either. Jan Bergler said Clay's a top 5 shooting guard all time. Jesus Christ, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? They're not there yet. And it makes me wonder if James Harden is going to get the AI treatment when he's done playing, because are they going to move him to primarily the point guard position, or is he going to stay at the shooting guard position? I'd put him in front of Alonzo Mourning. Hell, Jokic passed Dwight because of the fucking offensive. Like, Jokic got 2 MVPs and nearly won 3 in a row, bro. Like, it's crazy. Clay's not top 5. Shooting guards all time. MJ, Kobe, Wade, AI. And then you could have Harden, Drexler. Was Gervin a small forward or was Gervin a shooting guard? But Clay is a second, like Clay ain't never been the guy. But if he was, by himself, then by all means. But oh nah, Gervin was a small forward. I'm wilding. That motherfucker 6'7". He played a little bit of he played small. He actually played more shooting guard than small forward. Well, shit. No, T-Mac was a small forward. T-Mac was a small forward. Yamberg said Harden over Clay is fucking ridiculous. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? No, Dominique wasn't a shooting guard. Dominique was a Wilkins was a small forward. No, actually wasn't Wilkins. Hold on, wait. Dominique Wilkins wasn't a shooting guard. He was a small forward. He scored a lot, but he was a small forward. Dusty Boy said, you heard somebody say Klay Thompson's better than D-Wade. Fam, that always ends up happening. No. I wouldn't have Reggie Miller in front of Klay Thompson or I wouldn't have Reggie Miller in front of Klay Thompson or Harden. Reggie Miller was a fucking dog, right? But when you look at the shooting, Thompson's a better shooter than Reggie Miller was. Even Reggie himself admitted that. So with that being the case, now what's the one edge that Reggie had over Thompson? It's that shooting ability, but Klay Thompson's arguably the second greatest shooter of all time. The only other person who I think has an argument for number 2 is Ray Allen. So I think Klay is second fiddle, but I think it's just a matter of circumstance because you're on the squad, right? We see how effective Klay is, and Klay's a two-way player. Before, of course, the injury. Klay was one of the better two-way players in the league. Dame is a point guard. What are we talking about here? Lawrence, Dame is a point guard. Reggie was always the main guy, but Clay just so happened to be on a squad, with Steph. So, but you can see the importance of Clay. You can see the importance of Clay. Like, it's one thing to be the second guy and, you're not really getting opportunity to really showcase your dominance. Clay at least gets an opportunity to do so. So there's that. No, Reggie wasn't a slouch on defense, but when you consider, Clay at his peak on defense and Reggie at his peak on defense, I'd take Clay. Yao is an anomaly. You'd put him top 3. You like Yao? I like Yao too, but he's not healthy, bro. You can't put Yao there. No, Iverson. Yeah, I said AI. AI's in the top 5 shooting guards of all time. Dame has an argument for second best shooter. I don't think so. I think he has an argument for 5. For number 5. Let me take a look at my pick'ems. What do I have a possibility of getting here? All right. We have on one of the pick'ems, on Underdog Fantasy, we have Gary Payton with 6 points already. So I just need one more basket from Gary Payton, and I'll be all right. LeBron James, I just need him to get a double-double. What is LeBron sitting at right now? LeBron has 11, 5, and 2. So I just need 5 more rebounds from LeBron, and I can get myself a little bit of money. AD has 3 free throws made. I just need 4. Steph Curry has 2 threes made. I would need him to stop making threes. And Jared Vanderbilt, I need him under 6 points. He has 2. So things are looking promising on this particular pick'em. Next, Kevon Looney, higher than 4.5 points. He has 4. Opportunity to get me where I need to go. Moses Moody, not a single 3. I'm happy about that. D'Angelo Russell got 4 fucking points. I need you to pick it up, D'Angelo. Both Klay Thompson and LeBron James both have 1-3, but they have a insurance, or I should say, for LeBron, they gave him 2 straight out the gate so that they can make it challenging. So I need Klay Thompson to make a couple more threes, and then of course the points of Anthony Davis and Andrew Wiggins, and Davis is taking care of business. Wiggins doesn't have 17. He has 9, but they gave him 8.5 points to try to make it competitive. So at least I'm looking promising there as well. And then last but not least, this one here, which is the lowest particular value. So I'm not really tripping about this. LeBron hasn't taken any free throws. AD has 3. Wiggins has 9. Hachimura got the turnover. And of course, D'Angelo Russell ain't doing what he needs to do. So with that being the case, I have a potential to get 170 Dura today. And if you guys missed out a little bit earlier, I missed out on 400 Dura. You want to know why? Because Jimmy Butler did not get me 29 points. He only got me 27. I would have been $400 richer, and I'm 1 leg short Adonis because of it. I am 1 leg short Adonis because of it, but it is what it is. So if you guys haven't already, click the link in my description, download the Underdog Fantasy app, use the promo code Adonis. They had to give me today for a LeBron James booster. So I know a number of you guys participated in the booster. Sheriff said, is that an Android? Absolutely. But there is that. Epic said, and low-key, where did all this Curry is the best point guard of all time come from? I've heard more than one person say this. It's because of he won the 4th championship. Oh, my. Somebody said they'll donate 1,000. Yeah, all right. But with Curry, where did it come from? Because you have to start looking at point guards. Who has the most championships as a point guard? Magic Johnson, right? Then they start, after Curry got the finals MVP, the 4th championship last year, Curry hasn't been a slouch passing the basketball. He's just the greatest shooter of all time, right? Then he knuckled up on defense during the entire playoff run, played a huge role in making sure that they won the championship. So then they started looking at it like, yo, Magic played with Kareem. And for a portion of Magic's career, it was Kareem and then Curry. It was Kareem and then Magic was the guy. You look at Curry's squad, it was Curry, the main guy. Everybody else was 2, and then KD showed up, and it was 1-1A type of situation, right? So people started saying, well, they both play the same position, but hell, Curry, maybe Curry's the greatest of all time. I don't think so. I still believe Magic is the greatest point guard of all time. If both Magic and Curry were to retire with 5 rings apiece, it's going to be hard to deny Curry, and it shouldn't become a rings argument. But when you talk about point guard, that's a position to be played. But we're now in positionless basketball, and Magic wasn't a primary scoring point guard, but he still gave you 19 a night. Magic could have gave you 25, but he gave you 19 a night. And what was his averages for assists? Like 13.9, like damn near 14 assists per game. Curry is what, a career 25 points per game scorer? Let me see right here. Steph Curry is Steph Curry on the career is 24 and well, I can't really use 24 because I gotta go from Steph Curry from 2013 until now, because that's when he really started to figure it out. He's 26 and a half points per game, 6 and 5. Well, 7 and 5 really, because it's 6.7. So we'll round that up. 26, 7 and 5 is what you getting from Steph Curry at his peak, right? Magic was giving you 19, damn near 20, because it's 19.7. 20, 11, and 7. He's giving you 20, 11, and 7. Jesus Christ. It's like, and Magic was the offense, just like Curry was the offense. They both have legitimate, arguments, but Curry is like a shooting guard who just so happened to play point. Magic was the purest of pure point guards. Nobody was a better floor general than Magic Johnson. No, 7 assists is point guard. 7 assists is point guard. We're not going to do that. 7 assists isn't a point guard. Don't do that. 7 assists ain't a point guard. Listen, not everybody going to be John Stockton. Not everybody going to be John Stockton now. 7 assists is still pretty doggone good. That ain't no slouch. 7 assists ain't no slouch. 7 assists ain't no slouch. Hell, if we really look at averages, Curry at his peak, 6.7, right? Gary Payton, 6.7 for his career. Gary Payton, 6.7 for his career. Jason Kidd probably about like 8. Where's Jason Kidd for his career? Jason Kidd about 8.7. Steve Nash, I think, is about like 8.4. Where's Steve Nash at? Steve Nash is at 8.5. Yeah, listen, the 6.7, that ain't nothing to slouch at either. It's still pretty doggone good. 7 assists is pretty good. Life of Kai said, am I a Jimmy Butler fan? Of course, I'm a Miami Heat fan. I got my Jimmy Butler jersey right over there. I'm wearing it on Wednesday when I go to the game. Zero Fox 30 said that Draymond is more of a point guard than Curry. Yeah, Draymond's a floor general. Draymond's the floor general. He's the point forward. Yan Burglar said, if Magic could shoot and Curry could pass, who is better? If Magic can shoot and Curry can pass, well, I ain't going to lie to you. If Magic can shoot and Curry can pass, it really comes down to if Mans gets HIV or not, because I would still take Magic. I would still take Magic. If Magic can shoot, do you know how much damage that man would have done? They probably don't mess around and lose the finals. I ain't going to lie to you. No disrespect to Curry, but Curry can pass moderately. Magic just wasn't a shooter. He wasn't a scorer primarily, but when Magic had to score, he went and he scored. He put that hip up. He did that step-down shit, ran towards the basket to go lay it up and shit. It's probably because he kept doing that damn hip up that his son is, but that's a different conversation. One way or another, Magic Curry, it's going to be an endless debate until Curry retires, but I still have Magic. But if somebody says Curry, I'm not going to be upset about that. And he was 6'9" as a point guard, correct? He was a 6'9" point guard. Man was a super floor general. Roy said he could always shoot. Well, back in his era, it wasn't necessary for him to shoot. No, correct. It wasn't necessary for him to shoot. He wasn't an amazing shooter. He was a great perimeter shooter. But Magic just wasn't a three-point shooter. Chris Paul, and I remember I used to make an argument. If I had to choose like an all-time team, I probably would take Chris Paul because I think Chris Paul next to Gary Payton might be one of he's an underrated defender, but then the problem is Chris Paul plays heavily in the passing lanes that the numbers are relatively inflated. Like Chris Paul, on-ball defender, really locked down. He had some great moments or whatever, but Chris Paul, point guard, he's legitimately up there. You talk about point guards. Learn Hart said, notice LeBron wears a 6'6". He wears a 6 now because they couldn't fit 6'6" in a small frame. Really? That's what we doing? Where's this coming from? What is your vendetta with LeBron James? Son said LeBron James' jersey number was going to be 666, but they couldn't fit it. Where's that coming from? Good God. Somebody not having a good time. Gary Payton's the greatest defensive point guard of all time, 110%. Stockton is better than CP3. I would say Stockton is more clutch. Stockton is more available. CP3, I think, is a better scorer than Stockton. CP3 should have had an MVP in 2008. When Kobe won MVP, it should have been CP3. But when Dirk won MVP, you can make the argument it could have been Kobe. When Nash won that second one, probably should have been Kobe. But Kobe's squad was, the number 6 seed or 7 seed. But at the same time, Westbrook, broke the triple-double record. And then he messed around and got the MVP. So, I mean, you make an argument for a lot of different things. But whatever the case may be. Pistol Pete amongst shooting guards. Woof, that's a great name, bringing up Pistol Pete. Pistol Pete was a fucking monster. That man in college? Jesus Christ. Deron Williams, yeah, when he was in Utah, he was a monster. The greatest point guards of all time? No, but he was an absolute monster. Clarence Patuon said, which passing PG would I be choosing, Nash or Stockton? Oh, Stockton. I love Nash. I like Nash more than I liked a kid when I was a child. But John Stockton, you talk about pick and roll, it's his play. Him and Karl Malone, I don't think anybody ran the pick and roll better than those guys, man. Learn Hard said, LeBron doesn't shoot threes, he shoots sixes. Oh, heavens. Kobe should have been 2006-07 MVP and then CP3 in 2008. See, the thing with Dirk is, I think Dirk earned 2007, so I'll take that one back. 2006, I think Kobe should have got that one over Nash. 2005 should have been Shaq, but it is what it is. Nash, I understand why. 2006, I think they should have gave that one to I think Kobe should have got that one. Dirk, I think he could stay with 2007, and CP3, without question, I think should have got 2000. I can't say without question, but I would have gave it to him over Kobe in 2008. Nice said that the NBA should have let Kobe and CP3 link up. You know what's funny? The more and more that I've heard the insiders talk about the story, the more I kind of understand why it didn't happen, because people were getting backdoored. Or it appeared that, teams was getting backdoored on a trade to a team that didn't have an owner. So I get it. It does suck for the league that a trade like that with that much implications got vetoed. But CP3 and Kobe together, man, they would have had a legitimate chance, man, because that was before CP3's body started fucking expiring and shit. And their play styles could have worked. But the problem is they would have had a very small window. I think they would have had a 2-year window. 2011, 2012, that would have been their only opportunity to get that championship. And then every year after that, they would have to find a way to, of course, LA is very attractive where people would come and show up, but I think they would have had a 2-year window. Most underrated point guard is Deron Williams. I disagree. Edgar said that what's my worst players to win a championship? DJ Mabanga. DJ Mabanga. Who can I say worse than DJ Mabanga? ML Carr. There's some people on the end of the bench on some championship teams. It's just, I don't think there's one worse than DJ Mabanga, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Who the hell did Adam Morrison win a championship with? D'Angelo Russell tries a three. It's a brick. Lakers would have 2 3-peats if Kobe and CP3 trade would have happened. Because would the trade have happened when they were defending champions, or was it the season after? I can't recall. Oh, Kostas Antetokounmpo. Yeah. Kostas Antetokounmpo on that list as well. He need to be dealt with as well. No, I think Kostas is worse than Joel Anthony. I ain't gonna lie. Whoa. Clarence, hold on. Stop the presses. Clarence, Udonis Haslem. Excuse me? What are we talking about? Don't do that. Don't do that. Drew Gooden. Drew Gooden ain't win no championship. What team Drew Gooden was on when they won a championship? Damn, I done searched Drew Gooden and now a YouTuber done popped up. What? Drew Gooden was on that Cavs team. Where did he win a championship with? Who did he win a championship with? Drew Gooden ain't win no championship. Where that came from? Yeah, I think it might be Kostas. Someone said UD. Don't ever disrespect UD like that. But Warriors leading over the Lakers 57-51 is indeed the score. Draymond with a corner three. It's a brick. Prime D Rose over Ja easily. I agree. The Zydrunas Ilgauskas, he don't got no ring. Big Z don't got no ring. Kevin Love, D'Angelo Russell, CJ McCollum. Who do I play? Bench or cut? I'm playing CJ McCollum. Everybody at their peak. Play Kevin Love. Everybody at their peak. Play Kevin Love. Bench DJ, cut CJ. Everybody at their peak in their prime, that's how I would do it. Adam Morrison was on those Lakers teams? Shit. Well, I guess we could have him on the list. Shannon Brown. Yo, letshannonfly.com. Anybody who remembers that website. Oh, Austin Reeves with the corner three. And Lakers are back in front. Nate said Udonis Haslem helped you win a Yahoo Fantasy Championship back in 2008 with rebounds back when you was in college. Shit. Edgar said, does Tristan Thompson have a ring with those Lakers teams? No, Tristan Thompson has a ring with the Cavs team. But when Tristan Thompson won the ring with that 2016 Cavs team, he played an integral part in that championship run. Tristan Thompson was amongst the best offensive rebounders in the league. Dick Button, which is a questionable name, said Robert Horry, ultimate ring merchant, but he played an integral role in winning all of those championships. Kyle Korver should have a ring with that Atlanta squad. We're now in the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. 52. No, I don't know why I said 52. It's 57. 58-56, I believe. Let me close this son of a bitch up. It's 59-57. My bad. 59-57. Darko Milicic. Nice Toke said Amon Shumpert could not stay healthy with Cleveland, which is why he was relegated to the bench, where he won a ring with 0 playoff starts and 3 points per game. But Amon Shumpert played a large role on those Cavs squad because he oftentimes would guard the best player. So we can't say Amon. Amon played a large role as well. Nope, not Kendrick Perkins. Kendrick Perkins played a large role on those Celtics teams. Well, Celtic team that won. Can't say Kendrick Perkins. Don't get me wrong. It's fun to make fun of Kendrick, Perkins. It's fun to make fun of Kendrick Perkins. Go back and watch him when he was on the Celtics. That brother was hustling. He was a generic 2K center, but that brother was hustling. On defense, he was moving around. He wasn't no master rebounder, but he had great hustle, great energy. He complemented that squad. Brian Scalabrine, the white mamba, he was great energy off the bench. He didn't really contribute too much, but he was great energy off the bench. What about P.J. Brown? That man was 15 years, into his career by the time he done won. Preston said, Paul Pierce, Al Horford, Kendrick Perkins. Who was the best Celtic? What kind of question is that? The only answer is Paul Pierce. Why would you do that to Paul Pierce? Why would you do that? Epic said that Kendrick punked the hell out of Gasol in the first finals in 2008. And I always say, if Kendrick Perkins ain't get hurt in the 2010 finals, the Celtics win. Moreover, in Game 7, if the referee didn't tell Kendrick Perkins to calm his ass down when he was providing all that energy from the bench, not playing, I still think Celtics probably win. That shit irked me till this day. If Kendrick Perkins never got hurt in the 2010 finals, they beat the goddamn they win against the Lakers. They win against the Lakers. Game 7, Kobe Bryant had 15 fucking rebounds. Kendrick Perkins in the game. I ain't saying he gonna box Kobe the fuck out, but he gonna make it hard. He gonna make it hard. Go back and watch Kendrick during the first 5 games of the NBA Finals in 2010. Edgar said, do I think Lonzo Ball is going to retire due to that knee injury? I agree. I think he will. I don't know why I said I agree. I do believe that he will. Sixers or Sevens, Celtics in the playoffs. I think the Celtics will win in 7. But, big foul on D'Angelo Russell. 59-57 is the score. Piece of me wants to go get myself a small pack of Pringles, but I don't want to consume anything this late that will, hinder me going to sleep. Eddie Curry, 2012, Miami Heat. Well, Eddie Curry, yeah, that's another one. I don't think anything's going to beat Darko Milicic, though. Sean Livingston, best role player ever. I wouldn't say best role player ever, but I think the most unstoppable mid-range fucking jump shot. Once his head did this shit, it's over, bro. Sean Livingston, I still, till this day, I don't understand it. Is Trae Young over or underrated? I think he's rated exactly where he needs to be. I don't think he's underrated. I don't think he's overrated. Sasha Vujacic, worst player to win a ring, or Dickie Simpkins. I still don't think anything is gonna be over Darko Milicic, because he really didn't play much. And you talk about greatest bust of all time, pause. You probably have him on the list. Oh damn, did AD just get ran over? How is AD always on the ground? How is AD always on the ground? That is incredible. Now, Kwame didn't win a ring. Kwame didn't win a ring, so we can't say Kwame Brown because he didn't win a ring. Jeremy Lin with the Raptors. I mean, shit, he didn't really do much then, but I can't say the worst player to ever, win a championship. Prime David Lee or prime Dorell Wright. Give me David Lee. Give me David Lee. I like David Lee. When he was in New York, he was doing a hell of a job. Then he went to Golden State. He was still doing a hell of a job there. Oh, good pass from Curry. Corner 3. It's good. Golden State has taken a 7-point lead. Whew, shit. Luke Walton, worst Laker to win a ring. I disagree. I still think it's DJ Mabanga. Habitual Line Sipper said, as much as it pains me to say this because I hated him once he went to the Heat, but hands down, best role player was Shane Battier. Low-key, redefined the 3 and D. played a hell of a role. Mans was, let me put my hand in somebody's face at all times. That's hilarious. How you go on a 10-0 run and then the opposing team go on a 9-0 run? So y'all just going on, we going to score and you not going to score runs. Jesus Christ, what a pass. What a fucking pass. Call timeout, LA. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What a pass by Draymond Green, man. Good Lord. That's craziness. Monte Ellis was a damn beast. Curry got 10 assists? Well, shit. So if Curry got 10, how many assists does Draymond? Right now for Golden State, Curry's got 11 assists. Draymond's got 6. Klay Thompson got 6 fucking points. Klay's got 6 points on 2 of 7 shooting. Doing absolutely nothing. But guess what? Gary Payton, in his first start since what? The NBA Finals? Got 15 points. Draymond got 8, 6, and 7. Wiggins gave you 9, all in the first half. Curry's got 19, 11, and 9. Curry about to have a triple-double in the third quarter. He's got 3 offensive rebounds. That's incredible. AD's got 19 and 10. LeBron has 16, 5, and 3. He's really got to get it going on the fucking rebounds and or assists. It's starting to piss me off. Austin Reeves has 12, but D'Angelo Russell has 4, and the Lakers bench has only given them 6. Meanwhile, the Warriors bench has given them 11. Good God. Oh, yeah, they started the last 2 series? They said since game 2. I think maybe that was game 2 of last series. Gary Payton Sr. was the greatest trash-talking point guard of all time. Indeed. You can make an argument he was the greatest trash-talking player of all time. Caleb Smith for 5 months said, hot take, NHL playoffs are better than NBA's. I'll still watch basketball. Hockey's physicality is just A tier. When I went to that Rangers playoff game last year, I had never experienced an atmosphere like that in my life. For one, I like the cold, so the chill of the ice going into the crowd was amazing. And then with the high scoring that the Rangers had against the teams that they played. I remember they played the Penguins. They eliminated the Penguins, and then the next round, I don't know who they played, but I ended up going to one of that game as well. Just the atmosphere was amazing. Thoughts on New Balance making football equipment? I have no opinion. Curry out there cooking. Trae Young and Damian Lillard. Who puts the team on their back more in the playoffs? Damian Lillard. He's got 2 series-ending threes. Steve Kerr rallying the troops. Did I watch Taker interviews by Tony Hawk? No, I did not. Raw tonight was free NyQuil. Oh, that shit was whack. Damn. That's a shame. LeBron gonna have to get going. Jesus, what a pass to Dennis Schroeder. Homie almost threw the ball out of bounds. Schroeder gets inside, gets the basket to go. 7-point deficit right now for the Lakers. 7-point lead for Golden State. Draymond Green looking for somebody. Good pass over to Gary Payton. Payton back over to Wiggins. Wiggins going to try a 3. Gets it to go right in fucking AD's face. Now it's trouble for the Lakers because the Lakers have got to get it together now. AD turnaround jumper. It's short. He's not getting a foul call. Oh, AD with the steal. Pass over to Austin Reeves. Back over to D'Lo. D'Lo with 4 points. What the hell he going to do? LeBron one-on-one with Curry. Oh, he just going to bully him inside. LeBron, it's short. Rebound, LeBron. Thank you, LeBron, with the rebound. I needed that. No foul. AD can't get the rebound. Bron wanted to call. He ain't going to get it. Andrew Wiggins, coast to coast, gets it to go. The lead is up to 12, ladies and gentlemen. The lead is up to 12. Wiggins got 14 points. Steelers win the division this year. Hell yeah. Austin Reeves got inside. He got fouled but can't get the and one. 1010 said, haven't heard me talk about the Steelers offseason. How do I feel about it? I like the draft picks. I like the moves they made so far, but ultimately it's until the preseason that I see what the team looks like on the field. Lakers getting cooked. Indeed they are. Pickett MVP season calling it. I don't know about all that, but hell, Mahomes just broke the curse for the MVP and winning the Super Bowl, so perhaps if he does mess around and get MVP, I wouldn't mind that. Epic said that George Pickens is going to be a problem for years. I agree with that. Waste his skills like the clown. No, I think it was more of circumstance. I made a video about it, about the circumstance with the Steelers' unfortunate playoff woes. It happens to everybody. You can't avoid injury, but it kind of sucks. I mean, 2014, Le'Veon, the fucking last week of the season, Reggie Nelson into the knee. 2015, losing Le'Veon, and then D'Angelo Williams. We end up losing him. Fitzgerald Toussaint mess around and fumble and shit. 2016, Le'Veon in the fucking AFC Championship and everything. 2017, Ryan Shazier when he was having a arguable Defensive Player of the Year kind of season. Then he's gone. 2018, fucking Le'Veon and sits out the entire doggone year and everything. So it's just a very unfortunate stretch for a fucking 5 years, you know, for Pittsburgh having the best goddamn offense collectively throughout that 5 years in the league. There were several, you know, isolated teams in which they had better offenses on isolated years, but collectively for that 5-year stretch, Pittsburgh best numbers. And then bam, failure to freaking get it going. Pain. And the defense was never, you know, great. You started to figure it out until Shazier had gotten hurt in 2017. They just started to figure it out. But it is what it is. Thoughts on Philly drafting half of Georgia's roster? Then, boy, they wanted some dogs. They wanted some dogs. But Golden State still murdering in the third quarter. They did that all postseason last year. All postseason last year. They won the third quarter damn near every single game. And here they are in Game 4 winning the third quarter again. Here's what's weird to me. How LeBron James isn't, you know, completely dogging, you know, in this game is interesting to me. Oh, there's a rebound, D'Angelo Russell. No foul call. Got AD trailing by 9, one-on-one with Looney. Drop step inside. Oh, that's a travel. They called the foul? Interesting. That was a foul. I'm surprised they didn't call no travel. I thought he traveled. I don't understand why D'Lo being so goddamn passive and shit. Oh, Gary Payton head into the locker room. Maybe he just had to take a piss. 1010 said, was my NFL pet peeve? Lack of clock management, maybe? You don't know how to utilize timeouts? Oh, boy, there's a steal. It's a huge steal right there from Golden State. Pass the ball, Thompson. He want to pull. Nope, gives it over to Poole. DiVincenzo. Back to Moody. Back over to DiVincenzo. Take the shot. No, kick it out. There's Moody. Wide open three. Shit, he made a three. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I think that just destroyed one of my pick'ems. You son of a bitch. That goddamn bastard just screwed this one. And hell, I didn't have too much promise here because LeBron, or I should say Klay Thompson, isn't making those more additional threes. But that goddamn asshole just put in a triple Moses Moody just put in a triple and just cost me there. Now, let me see over here if I have any promise. LeBron is still 16 and what, 6? Let me see if I have any promise on any of the other pick'ems. LeBron has 16 and 5 still. Good Lord. This right here is where I'm sitting. I have one lock with Gary Payton. He's got 15, but this right here is the only one that looks relatively promising. But I need AD to get to the free throw line, and I need LeBron back in the game catching rebounds to get me a double-double. And this one right here, Andrew Wiggins, is on the cusp of costing me. So things might not look in my favor ever since losing on the boost because Jimmy Butler failed to get me, 2 more points. But it is what it is. Poole is becoming Westbrook. Well, it's not a bad comparison. It's still the third quarter. It is still the third quarter for sure. Game is nowhere near over, ladies and gentlemen. Game is nowhere near over. We are only in the third quarter. There's a lot of time that remains for comebacks and other things of that nature. So please do not think the game is already over simply because of the score right now in the third quarter of all quarters. So do not get ahead of yourself as we are here in the third quarter. But, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys haven't already, click the link in my description, download the Underdog Fantasy app, use the promo code Adonis, participate in the Pick'ems opportunity to win yourself a bit of money. Thus far, since November, if I count in the NFL, end of the regular season and playoffs alongside the NBA playoffs, I have brought in over $4,000 now, and I would love for you to also see any kind of monetary gain like that as well. So make sure you guys click the link in my description, download the Underdog Fantasy app, use the promo code Adonis if you have not already. Phoenix and Denver tomorrow, Philly and Boston tomorrow. I think I might go live for one of those games. Sean said the Warriors about to bring this home and bring LeBron James into tears. Whoa. Royal said, nah, Kyle Lowry cakes outclass Westbrook. Sir, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? What are you referencing? I thought we were talking about basketball. You talk about cakes, sir. Get it together. 3:11 on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. 3:11 on the clock. Y'all think we seeing Tristan Thompson this evening? Y'all think we seeing Tristan Thompson on the floor this evening? LeBron James back on the floor, trailing by 9, one-on-one with Andrew Wiggins. He's desperately trying to find some space. Oh, LeBron's going to the cup, gets down there with ease, gets himself a bucket. Now he's getting back. Oh, wow, steal from Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder with a steal, gets inside, layup to go. No foul. Back-to-back layups for the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder with the hustle play as they cut the deficit down to 5. And now Staples Center, the Crip Arena is up on their feet. Caleb put 5 on. Say, out of curiosity, have I ever thought about using a soundboard for my donations? You got some iconic sound bites you can use. I mean, shit, you're not wrong about that. I remember I thought about buying like one of those soundboards, but that was like, I want to say during 2020, and I can't remember how much it cost. But I didn't have the money at the time. I still don't now. But perhaps put it on credit and get myself a soundboard and just customize it. So you're certainly not wrong. I should get one of those. Oh, LeBron James with an and one inside. He's starting to get going now. LeBron is starting to get going now. He done turned it on. LeBron said, nah, it's time. It's time. We got to take a 3-1 lead. We can't let these motherfuckers go back to Golden State tied up. We must take a 3-0 lead. Why is Harden inconsistent? That's his own fault. Because you'll legitimately watch James Harden start driving to the paint and say, nah, I'm going to pass the ball. They said LeBron got 7 rebounds. How the fuck did he get 7 rebounds? Where'd that come from? He just had 5. Where'd he get 7 from? Well, shit. 10-2 run by L.A. in the last 2 minutes. They better close out this doggone quarter strong. There's the pick. Nobody called it out for LeBron. Steph Curry, one-on-one on Hachimura, gets inside. Huge layup. But they're going to have to push now. They're going to have to push now. Back to LeBron inside. Kicks it over to Austin Reeves. Reeves three. It's a brick. Rebound Looney. 81-75 is the score. The lead is 6. Clarence Pafavon said, as a resident, big guy, I've always wondered why you go so hard on big people. Oh, because here's my problem, right? Being big inconveniences you in every aspect of life. It may not happen on the front end when you're young, but when you get old, you being big inconveniences you on every aspect of life, depending on how big. Like if you're overweight, moderately overweight, and you're still functional, it doesn't necessarily affect your breathing, your ability to be mobile, whether it's with your children or whatever the case may be. If it doesn't hinder your performance in the bedroom, whatever the case may be. If it doesn't make an inconvenience on whether you travel, so taking a bus, train, and or airplane, then by all means. But if you're somebody who's like, for example, morbidly obese, you're at my brother's size, guess what? Your body's going to hurt at a much more accelerated pace than before. You're going to have to fly first class by circumstance, not by choice. You're going to end up finding yourself not being able to participate in several different outings because of your size. Imagine going, let's say, oh man, I always wanted to ride ATVs. Guess what? You know they have size limits for them son bitches? Well, I'll just hop into a UTV with somebody. Didn't you want to go crazy on some shit by yourself? Oh, you want a jet ski? Guess what? You might be too big for this motherfucker on certain particular kinds. There's different kinds that can support your weight, but think about being in a situation where you always have to find the exception to the norm. That's a very inconvenient way to live your life. So I've always had problems with that because whenever people talk about size and they'll say, oh man, there's no issue with being big or whatever, it's always somebody who's younger in their 20s and 30s who's saying that shit. Show me somebody who's in their 40s, their 50s, their 60s who's advocating motherfuckers to be big. They not, because they recognize the fucking trouble of their ways. So that's one of the problems that I had. Quan said there's things that fat people can do that skinny people damn. No. Don't think I don't got no damn bone to pick with skinny people either. Because you can't just be super skinny, frail, and all this other stuff. Like, that's also going to be an inconvenience for everything that you got going on as well. You got to at least be in moderate shape. It's not easy, per se. But again, like I stated earlier, not everything in life should be easy. You should be able to work to keep yourself in moderate shape. You shouldn't allow yourself to get too doggone big. You shouldn't allow yourself to be too doggone small. But I'll never be an individual, oh man, it's no problem to be big. I think that's bullshit. LeBron with a 3. It's a brick. Mark Jackson put 2 on it. Said top 5 underappreciated NBA players. Oh, Curry tries a deep 3. It's a brick. We're going to go to the fourth quarter with a Golden State 7-point lead. With a 7-point lead. Ayers said, how effective are using resistance bands in exercise? Incredibly effective. Because ultimately, whenever you're weightlifting, it's just resistance. That's all that it is. It's just resistance. So resistance bands are incredibly integral to you, working out. Sean said, how's my brother doing? Is he doing well? You lost over 10 pounds the last month and half because my vids are inspiring. Well, guess what, Sean? Check out the video I dropped today. The chiseling of the unchiseled Adonis, part 12. It is live on YouTube as we speak. So once we get done with the live stream, feel free to go over and watch. Or you can go over and watch right now. But yeah, that is my take on big people. David said, you just think big people should take care of themselves without thinking it's a personal attack. It's out of concern. I agree. Now, there are individuals in which there's personal attacks, but like, for example, Lizzo, right? Because right now, when you talk about big people, who's at the forefront? Lizzo's at the forefront, right? Here's the thing. Lizzo is one of the most talented musicians currently at the moment right now, without question. Without question, she's talented. She's not somebody who just got famous because she's big. Lizzo can sing. Lizzo can play instruments. Lizzo is a performer. The problem that I have with the thing is you don't make your performance so integral on your size to where you now leverage your size in order to not only get sympathy but also get followers. I have problems with that. You can't sit here and be like, man, I'm confident. I got no issues with my size. People need to just accept me. But then you crying about you being insecure about it on the other end. You can't have a cognitive dissonance about it. Remember what happened with Adele? Oh, man, I love her. She sings so beautifully, even if she's one of the big girls like us. Then when she started losing weight, they attacked her for it. Monique, she was big. She started losing weight. They attacked her for it. Why is that? Because people know damn well they don't want to be fucking big. It's a damn lie. They lying to people. That shit irks my soul. You shouldn't just willfully fucking inconvenience a life. That's crazy to me. Imagine going in the store. It's like, I bet I got to go to the big and tall store. Not because you naturally fucking some 6'7" type motherfucker. You 5'6", but you a 4X, wearing individual. So you got to go to these different sort of stores. You got to go out your way to go find clothes. It's crazy. Mark Jackson, Patuon said top 5 underappreciated NBA players. Underappreciated. Whenever people say top 5, it's like, I'm on the spot here. Top 5 underappreciated. Chris Bosh. Current players. So Draymond Green. Draymond Green. CJ McCollum. Draymond Green, CJ McCollum, Kyle Lowry, Russell Westbrook. Shit. That's 4. I'll let y'all come up with the 5th. Oh boy, huge 3 from Lonnie Walker to cut the deficit down to 4. Oh wow, Tristan Thompson got some airtime. He's not on the court. He's just on the sideline. Cyrus said, it's fine to put on some weight, but balance is everything. You can't be around 200 pounds and like 5'5". All you do is eat your way through. What? Correct, yeah. Moreover, you can't be an individual who not mobile. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, you know how many people who are big and then they're like, oh, man, you go and you have children, whatever the case may be, and now you can't play with your kids? Your kids running around the park. You can't, obviously, as you get older, like most people think when you get older, you're supposed to age terribly. Because whenever you see somebody who ages gracefully, you're like, oh, my God, what did they do? There's a woman on Instagram right now, 90 years old, started weight training when she was 70, transparent about her entire journey. People in the comments say, oh, man, but you don't know the hardships that other people may have gone. She was 70 when she started. You 34 talking about you can't start. What? Health is wealth, man. If I told you exercising and taking care of your body would add 14 years to your life, you would willfully say, no, I'll die at fucking 57. And then when 57 come and your family like, oh, my God, I can't believe he passed away. You're going to be sitting there in the casket like, oh, why me? I wish I had more time. You did have more time. You fucked it up, stupid. LeBron inside. Tie game. Pass to Anthony Davis. Tie game at 84 apiece. 7-0 run to start the fourth quarter for the Lakers. We're all tied up at 84 all. Bobby Portis. Oh, my. Sean said, why do these scrubs keep diving into the paint, just run into LeBron James and throw the ball out of bounds? Here's what I don't like about, and I forget who was talking about it. I think it was it Charles Barkley? I forget. Somebody had mentioned it where they're like, basketball's not as a strategic game as it was before. Watching the Heat game earlier today, once Julius Randle got 4 fouls in the third quarter, if I was Miami, I would have immediately been attacking that motherfucker so much to where you would have to sub him out the game. Like, anytime that I played in tournaments or whatever, the first quarter, well, the tournament's played by halves. So the first, I would say, 6 minutes of the game, It's only to identify who's the motherfucker on your squad that likes to foul and doesn't play clean defense. All right, cool. That's the dude. Yo, let's attack this motherfucker all day. Get him off the court. Oh, he in foul trouble. Guess what? You gone now. Switch up the rotation. I want to see who your sixth man is now. You going to bring in who the actual sixth man is, or you just going to bring in the motherfucker who, just has to go and replace this person? Like, it's a strategic game. All right, cool. Yo, let's pass the ball around. Let's see your rotations. Okay, cool. This is your defensive rotation. Oh, that's a baby right there. Yo, we going to attack this motherfucker all day. Oh, y'all going to switch? Say less. Let's switch this sumbitch right here. We going to keep exploiting this motherfucker. Call the sub. Who do you consider the defensive stopper? Oh, that's the defensive stopper. Cool. We got a mismatch over there. We going to go over there with the back. Like, it's strategic. Motherfuckers hate me when I go to the park. I'm not a talker. I'm not a talker when I go to the park. I ain't played basketball in the park in like 2.5 years. But I got to get back. And one of the reasons why I'm like, man, I got to see if I still got it. But like, this is why I want to get to the celebrity game. Start playing some damn basketball. Okay, all right, cool. They're doing this. All right, cool. All right, I have quiet triple-double. Sarah said the game is just about getting as many highlight-worthy plays as possible now. That's why very few people inside and outside the league appreciate Jokic. Yep. Jet Central said, thoughts on AI? Him and Melo got you into NBA back in the day for Denver. Good Lord. Mans didn't even remember AI on the fucking Sixers. That's incredible. But AI is the fourth best shooting guard of all time, in my opinion. And I love Allen Iverson. In fact, he was my second favorite player of all time when I first got into basketball behind Shaq. And then ultimately it became Wade. So there is that. But I always loved AI, man. AI, you go back, you watch any Allen Iverson basketball game, you never saw that man not give his 100%, man. Like AI, that's one of the things that I love about Russell Westbrook, man, because he plays so fucking hard. Pause. AI, that dude had a motor. That dude had a fucking motor. Tie game 84-84, ladies and gentlemen. For who takes game 4, do the Lakers take a 3-1 lead, or does Golden State even up the series at 2 games apiece? Let me take a look at the statistics right now. I need LeBron to get himself a double-double. Where is he sitting at right now? LeBron is sitting at 23, 7, and 5. Oh, Jesus. I need rebounds from LeBron. He's 1-on-1 with Stephen Curry. There's the pass to D'Angelo Russell. He's not going to take – I don't know. He just threw up there ain't no way that's a foul. They called a foul on Klay Thompson. Is Russell going to be shooting 3? What? What the hell did Thompson do? Well, it was a foul on the ground, I guess. Maybe it was a reach-in. That's a confusing call. At least they're not shooting 3. Pass over to LeBron James. Opportunity to give opportunity to give the Lakers the lead. LeBron with 5 seconds. Oh, what a pass to AD, but he lost the basketball. That's a steal by Golden State. Draymond coast to coast. No, it's a pass that now gets stolen. There's Lonnie Walker inside. Layup is good. Lakers have the lead. Manuel said, who wins the AFC North? Pittsburgh. Now, Lonnie Walker with 5 crucial points in the fourth quarter. Bron with a block on Curry. That man karate chopped the basketball. Man's karate chopped the basketball. Yeah, Bron. Oh, no, yeah. He karate chopped the basketball. Bron said, hi-ya. Karate chopped the basketball. Inbound over to Draymond. Oh, wow. Beautiful fucking screen. Oh, no, they call offensive foul. Dennis Schroeder. Wow. Dennis Schroeder, ever the salesman. Look at Dennis Schroeder sell this. Klay Thompson definitely fouled him. He didn't set his feet. Klay Thompson didn't set his feet. No. Steve Kerr, he didn't set his feet. He didn't set his feet. Don't do that, Steve Kerr. He didn't set his feet. If you really believe it, challenge it, Kerr. If you really believe it, challenge it, Kerr. Thompson didn't set his feet. Thompson's getting some tic-tac-cut fouls now. He's doing some stupid shit right now. Klay Thompson needs to stay, freaking get his head out his ass, bro. Thompson still got 6 points. Shit, let me see when was the last time Klay Thompson scored. Klay Thompson scored. Did he score in the second quarter? Klay Thompson scored. He last scored in the first quarter, bro. Klay Thompson ain't scored since the first quarter. That's incredible. And now Steph Curry has a triple-double, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, Dennis Schroeder gets blocked, but AD tries to get the putback. Doesn't get it to go, but it's an out of bounds on the Lakers. Pardon me, on the Warriors. Wow. That's incredible. Klay Thompson ain't scored since the first quarter. Wow. This dude has to get it together. Oh, boy. Lakers get another basket from Lonnie Walker. Steph Curry with a 4-point play. Huge fucking fourth quarter. God damn. What a three-pointer from Steph Curry to regain the lead right in front of Dennis Schroeder. Where was the foul? Oh, yeah, he landed in his landing zone. Oh, my heavens. Back and forth we go. Golden State knowing that they cannot afford to not take over here. God damn, in the playoffs, Stephen Curry with the most fourth-quarter points. He now has 100 fourth-quarter points in the playoffs. First off, Trae Young being second with 62 is absolutely crazy. Trae Young was fucking going crazy in the fourth quarter, this goddamn thing, and he only played in one round. But Steph Curry with the most fourth-quarter points in this postseason. Oh, LeBron doing too much over to Lonnie Walker. Lonnie Walker with the moves. Lonnie Walker pull-up is good. God damn, what is going on? Lonnie Walker getting hot. He's got 9 points in the quarter. This man, he didn't score shit for 3 quarters. He did nothing for 36 minutes. But all of a sudden, the fourth quarter came and Lonnie Walker playing basketball. Tie game at 90 apiece. Steph Curry with the passes deflected by D'Angelo Russell. 7:32 left to go. Look at Lonnie Walker with the moves on Curry. Stop playing. Look at my shoes. I got yellow in them. I'm dribbling back and forth. They don't call me Lonnie for no reason. Steph Curry with the runner. It's no good. Rebound Anthony Davis, and he's holding at his head. No, they call a foul. God damn. Wait a minute. Things are starting to pick up, bruh. Dutt React said this is the best game of this series so far. Well, without question. I mean, you got back-to-back fucking 30-point blowouts. It better be a good game. D'Angelo Russell, who's done absolutely nothing today, passed the ball to LeBron James one-on-one with Moses Moody, top of the key. LeBron inside, Dennis Schroeder with a turnover, trying to do too much. Steph Curry now with the basketball. Beautiful pass to Moody inside, right in front of LeBron's face. And now Golden State is back in front. Steph Curry with what, his 14th assist? Dennis Schroeder, top of the key, over to LeBron James. Bron over to Lonnie Walker, who's actually pretty warm right now. Back to LeBron. Bron on top of the logo, one-on-one with Andrew Wiggins. He gets around the corner to Steph Curry, and there's a foul on the floor from Curry. Let me read out the fouls right now because we're really doing a play-by-play call as we speak. But Draymond, 2 fouls, and he's got 8, 8, and 6. Yeah, when he comes back in, he's fixing to close out the doggone game. Then, oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, Draymond's on the floor right now. Lonnie Walker, turn around. Oh, Jesus, turn around jumper. It's an air ball. God damn, he faked the shit out of Curry. You kidding me? Curry with 27, 14, and 10. Beautiful pass. Pass over to Andrew Wiggins, corner, back over to Curry. Curry tries a three. It's a brick. Oh, LeBron got the rebound. Beautiful. Pass over to Walker. Walker inside the AD. Yo, they doing too much, bro. I know Bron is sick. They doing too much. The Lakers is doing too much. Give it to Thompson. Oh, my God. Wiggins all the way inside. That's got to be an offensive foul. No, they call a defensive foul on Dennis Schroeder. I guess he can't get the charge every time. He ain't Kyle Lowry. He not Kyle Lowry. Meanwhile, for the Lakers, is there anybody who is in foul trouble? Nobody's in foul trouble. Nobody has 4 fouls. The Lakers only have Anthony Davis with 3 fouls. And then for the Warriors, Wiggins, Curry, and Moody all have 3 fouls. So nobody's in foul trouble. And for free throws, the Warriors have made 8. The Lakers have made 12. It's not bad for the free throw line. We'll make that 9 now for the Warriors. And insert Hachimura and D'Lo alongside LeBron James are headed to the bench. Look at Street Clothes Bomber. I think they're going to give LeBron 2 minutes and they're going to let that man back in. Manuel said the Lakers might win this one barely. They down by 3 right now and Bron just went to the bench. AD got to play the whole quarter. AD got to play the whole quarter. Wow, LeBron came out just to go the fuck back in? I'm confused. What was the purpose of him going to the bench? LeBron came in just to... So Hachimura came in just for the damn rebound? What the hell happened? Bron came out just to go back in. Literally came out for like 3 seconds. What the hell's going on? Is that Kim Kardashian sitting front row? Somebody drop a people's elbow on her. Oh, Austin Reeves doing a little bit too much. Tries to pull up jumper. Gets it to go. Julio said LeBron got that stem cell adrenaline shot. He didn't even make it all the way to the bench. Oh, Draymond Green in front of Dennis Schroeder. Huge high pass to Wiggins. Oh, who'd they call the foul on? LeBron? 94-92. Golly. Clarence with 5 on said, damn, Chisel, get the flashlight for this dude, Obito. What's going on with Obito? I must have missed the chat. Why I dropped so much flashlights? What is Obito talking about? Clay can't score because he's busy looking at them cakes running around. Well, wait a minute. What you talking about, brother? What's going on here? Wide open 3 for Wiggins. It's a brick. Rebound by Lonnie Walker. Here comes Austin Reeves back the other way. 5:10 left to play in this game. Austin Reeves loves that behind-the-back dribble. LeBron James, top of the key. Low-key got away with a travel. Austin Reeves. Oh, I thought Austin Reeves about to try a deep 3 right there. He tries the runner, but he gets fouled. And guess who's headed to the line? The white guy. Beautiful white snow prince. Oh, my. Good God. Reeves gets himself a free throw. The white MJ. Okay, all right. Let's slow down now. Kachan. Said, why am I not on Hot Mic? It's just a YouTube stream. Yes, it is just a YouTube. Hot Mic is concluded. They have closed their doors on the app. Quincy said, did I hear about AB going to the Baltimore Ravens? Yeah, it was fake. It wasn't real. Tie game, 94 apiece. Here comes Austin Reeves, and the Lakers faithful are rising to their feet. Tie game, 440. Austin Reeves, top of the key, gives over to LeBron James. Bron one-on-one with Klay Thompson. Big pass to Lonnie Walker. The 3 is a brick, but rebound Anthony Davis. Kicks over to Dennis Schroeder. If I'm Schroeder, I'm not taking that 3-point shot. Schroeder can make it from the perimeter. The 3-point shot, I wouldn't force it. Oh, wow. Big spin, but the behind-the-back pass to AD, no good. Dennis Schroeder trying to be too fancy. Dennis Schroeder trying to be too fancy. I mean, he wasn't wrong for the pass. Both teams, 13 turnovers, 94-94 is the score. LeBron James one-on-one with Steph Curry. Kick over to Klay Thompson, who's got 6 points and hasn't scored since the first quarter. Curry now in a rhythm, tries a runner, gets it to go off the glass. No foul called. 4 minutes left to go right now. 96-94 is the score. Stephen Curry got 8 points in the quarter, and now they're going to call the timeout. I think it's time Dennis Schroeder touches the bench, bro. He's had 3 ill-advised mistakes in the fourth quarter. And you know what sucks? He playing hard, too. He's making the right decision, but the unfortunate portion of it is you're doing too much with the game, on the line. You need to get this W here. Sean says, let's fucking go Warriors. Who you guys got in the comment section? Warriors or Lakers down the stretch? Who you guys got winning this game? Who you guys got winning this game? Big triple-double for Steph Curry in this game. He's got 29, 14, and 10. Meanwhile, Andrew Wiggins with 17. 17. Gary Payton with 15. Meanwhile, for the Lakers, both LeBron and AD with 23 points. AD with 15 rebounds, Bron with 8. Austin Reeves with 21. Oh, how's my pick'ems looking? I got you right now. Let me pull up my pick'ems. My pick'ems right now. Yeah, LeBron needs these free throws. So, right here. Oh, Jesus Christ. So, right here, we needed LeBron to make some free throws. He is not going to the free throw line. Anthony Davis has not visited the free throw line since the fucking second quarter. So I'm not ecstatic about that. This one, might as well take the L out of love it. It's over, brother, because D'Angelo Russell only has 4 points, and Austin Reeves has completely outscored him. So this one is pretty much moot. On the next one, keep in mind what we already had. I need LeBron James to get me 2 more rebounds, and that'll secure the double-double. Vanderbilt does not have the points, and I don't see Vanderbilt coming back into the game, so I think that one is good. Anthony Davis has to get me some goddamn free throws, and Steph Curry just needs to not make 2 more threes. All things considered, I would like to say that's not going to happen, but this is Steph Curry we're talking about. So essentially, I just need Anthony Davis to get to the goddamn free throw line, and I need LeBron James to get me 2 more free throws. And perhaps I could get myself $100. And last but not least, Kevon Looney, I need 2 points from him. Moses Moody already made a 3 to fuck up everything. And then D'Angelo Russell just has to score another basket. Klay Thompson has to hit 2 more threes. But guess what? That man only has 6 points. So do I have any faith that he'll make 3 threes and LeBron won't make one? I do not. So this one seems to be clipped as well. So the only thing that has any sort of promise is this right here. So I just need LeBron James to get me 2 rebounds, and I need 3 free throws from Anthony Davis, and I can get a perfect 100. But even if I don't get that, LeBron get me the goddamn free throw so I can at least recoup, and get 50, I believe, because I had myself a big loss today. What loss was that? Well, I'll tell you. Why, thank you for asking me. Because everybody did what they had to do, and what do you know? Jimmy Butler, literally 2 points. 2 points cost me $400 because Underdog ran a promotion where they gave you pretty much a LeBron James. They gave it to you, for free. So then essentially you're in a situation where you can get yourself 400 Dura, and I chose everything else right. And what do you know? Jimmy Butler only needed 1 field goal to get me 29, and he did not. So whatever the case may be, Miami won, so I ain't tripping over that. But opportunity to win a little bit of money. I just need 2 rebounds from LeBron James. Lonnie Walker opens up straight out the timeout with a basket, and now he's got 11 points in the quarter. He's 5 of 7 and has this game tied at 96 all. Oh, they call offensive foul, and Klay still shot a brick. Oh, my God. Yo, Lonnie Walker is fucking balling, bro. Lonnie Walker is fucking balling. He is doing everything right now. Oh, Julio said the whole Laker team, including the staff, is running a train on Curry's wife tonight. Well, where is this coming from? Where is this coming from? Klay is in a super funk right now. Things are not looking good for him. Here we go. Lonnie Walker brings that ball up. Is he going to give the ball to LeBron? I don't think so. I think Lonnie might just keep it himself. Nope, he gave the ball to LeBron. Top of the key, one-on-one with Steph Curry. LeBron inside. Oh, give me that. How does he miss that? How does LeBron miss that? Good defense from Curry. Back the other way we go. Curry one-on-one. Good pass inside. Andrew Wiggins wide open. Kicks it over to Klay Thompson. Gets it to go. Klay with a 3. Golden State by 3. 99-96. Andre Iguodala stood up to cheer. This man almost tore his goddamn knee, bro. Andre Iguodala, master of seat clothes. I'll say this much. At least Adonis Haslam wears his warm-up. Andre Iguodala steadily in street clothes. Lonnie Walker, brick with a 3. Rebound LeBron. Thank you for my pick'ems. LeBron gets fouled, and he's headed to the free throw line. Beautiful. We get some LeBron free throws also. We get a LeBron rebound. I'm not tripping over that. Actually, no, the LeBron free throws doesn't help me anymore because that's on one of the pick'ems that don't matter. I need AD free throws. UD not needed. Neither is Iguodala. Iguodala is he's past his time. UD is needed on the Heat, though. Not on the floor, in the locker room, and in the practice facility. LeBron puts in the first free throw. 99-97, 2:37 on the clock here, ladies and gentlemen. Manuel said, will I do a collaboration with Dr. Umar? Well, I'd be open to it, but I mean, Dr. Umar gotta want to do a collaboration, with me. It's not whether I would want to do one with him. I think it's more if he'd want to do one with me. And what the hell would we? Oh boy, one-on-one, LeBron and Curry, not gonna happen. There's the switch. They're gonna get Austin Reeves against Curry. What the hell are you doing with the basketball? Klay Thompson throws it from distance. What the hell was that? Adonis on the Warriors, and it's Laker basketball. 2:13 on the clock. What the fuck was that shot from Klay Thompson? This is a must-win game for both teams, but what was that shot from Klay Thompson? And why couldn't LeBron just go get the ball right there? That could have been rebound number 10, and we have the double-double. Come on now. Nevertheless, Lonnie Walker, top of the key, kicks it over to AD, back over to LeBron, one-on-one with Andrew Wiggins. Kicks it over to Lonnie Walker again. He tries to pull up. Bang! Lakers in front. 199. Lonnie Walker coming alive in the fourth quarter. You got to be kidding me. Lonnie Walker with 13 in the doggone quarter. Rebound, Dennis Schroeder. Get a ball to LeBron. Lakers have the lead, 134 left to go in this game. LeBron James one-on-one with Andrew Wiggins, top of the key. Here we go, one-on-one with Curry. LeBron's going to go inside, tries a runner, gets fouled, but it doesn't go. He's heading to the line. Why is Klay just shooting? Bro, I wish I knew, bro. I really wish I knew. Whoa. Trucking with G to say Klay is done after this series. What do you mean? Where's this coming from? Did you just see Klay game 1, 2, and 3? Klay was balling, bro. Where's this coming from? He just had a bad game this game. What do we mean Klay's done after this series? Where's this coming from? That's way too premature now. Like, come on now. Klay playing like absolute shit. There's no question about that for this game. But to say son is done? Like, all right. Let's slow it down now. LeBron tries the next free throw, gets it to go. The Lakers at the moment perfect at the free throw line, 17 of 17. 18 of 18 from the free throw line. LeBron with 27, 9 and 6. Steph Curry now has 5 fouls. If Steph Curry gets another foul, I promise you he's going to throw his mouthpiece. Curry inside, layup is good. He gets the layup to go, 102-101. This is shades of the fucking play-in game. Makes you wonder if LeBron is going to hit a LaFuck you 3. Makes you really wonder if LeBron's going to hit a LaFuck you 3. I don't think so. Dennis Schroeder trying to find somebody. Kicks it over. LaFuck you 3 coming. Oh, no, it's missed. But rebound. Oh, no, Steph Curry with a rebound. They're going to call a foul on Austin Reeves. And that's going to send Steph Curry to the free throw line. Man tried to LaFuck you 3. It didn't go in his favor. LeBron tried to LaFuck you 3, but it didn't go in his favor. Wow, that's wild. I was wondering if he was going to try a LaFuck you 3. I was wondering if he was going to try a LaFuck you 3. But it did not work out in his favor. Steph Curry, oh no, they're not going to the free throw line. I guess he's not in the bonus. Steph Curry one-on-one with AD. Curry's jumper is no good. Rebound by Draymond Green. Kick over to Steph Curry. 23 seconds remain. They're still trailing. Curry with a deep 3. It's a brick. Rebound by Lonnie Walker. And then he gets fouled. 15 seconds left to go. Steph Curry couldn't make the three-point shot. Lonnie Walker with the rebound. The man who's been dominating in the fourth quarter has an opportunity to put the Lakers up by 3. Steph Curry said, I'm him, but he wasn't. He had 2 different attempts, and the jumpers did not fall. Anthony Davis just standing in front of the man, not really playing much defense, but enough to, alter the shot. The LaFuck you 3 did not fall. But Steph Curry attempts did not work out in his favor. Lonnie Walker's first free throw is good, 103-101. Lonnie Walker, 14 points in the fourth quarter, tries the final free throw, 20 of 20 for the Lakers. 104-101 is the lead. With 15 seconds left to play, Lakers on the cusp of a 3-1 lead in this series. Good God. Good God. Lonnie Walker don't drive automatic. You're goddamn right, Captain, because he's got the what? He's got the clutch in the car. Don't they got the Kevin Samuels tribute going on right now? I wonder what that's about. I think it's probably just a compilation of his videos like they did for his celebration of life. The Lakers are perfect 20 of 20 from the free throw line. The Warriors were 9 of 12 from the free throw line, but Klay Thompson's inability to show up today really hurts them. Remember what I said early. You need at least 2 individuals to at least show up heavy and then have yourself a third. And unfortunately for the Warriors, that ain't the case. You got 15 from Peyton. That's perfect. You got 17 from Wiggins. You needed that. You got 10 from DiVincenzo. Magnificent. Jordan Poole gave you 0 in 10 minutes. 0. He made no shots from 3 or from the perimeter. 0 points you got from Jordan Poole. Good Lord. Lonnie Walker is the difference. In the last 2 games, he scored 27 points. The first 11 games of this postseason of his playoff career, he scored 23. So in the last 2 games, Lonnie Walker has come up bigger than he has his entire career. And now with 15 seconds remain, I'm going to turn into a commentator to end this doggone game. With 15 seconds remain, the Warriors are on the cusp of falling down 1-3 in the series. Draymond Green just throws the ball away. What the hell was Draymond Green doing? And Anthony Davis is going to be fouled. What the fuck was Draymond Green doing? Mans just threw the ball away. He ran baseline and said, LeBron's my daddy, and threw the ball away. What the hell was Draymond doing? Oh, my God. According to them, they're trying to claim that they wanted to get Klay Thompson in the corner to shoot, but that's not the case. Why would Draymond leave his feet? I'm so perplexed. If you wanted to run baseline to go kick it to Klay, why would you ever leave your feet? You put yourself in a very precarious situation. AD, oh, the tip goes to Curry, but Curry loses the basketball. Lakers basketball with 1.5 left to play. The ball was right in Curry's hands, but he did not have enough of the dark skin prowess to corral it because he's not Negro enough. You got a white mama. You can't hold on to the ball, stupid. Curry went to the ground and the ball rolled out of bounds. It's Lakers basketball with 1.5 left to play, and look at the pain on the face of Steph Curry. As they're going to go and review it now, Scott Foster done put on the goddamn headphones. My apologies, white people. I didn't mean to do that to you. Steph Curry scaled to the top to get the basketball, but then lost it. How did Steph Curry lose it? Oh, I think he was trying to give it to Moses Moody. Moses Moody's a fucking idiot. Oh, my God. Why did Moses Moody go down? What was the purpose of Moses Moody going and reaching down? Best case scenario would be let LeBron go where the fuck LeBron was going to go because Steph Curry scaled up to go get the rebound, but how does he lose this basketball? Because nobody pulls it out of his hands. Steph Curry goes to the ground. He doesn't quite have full possession. It's in betwixt his legs, but why did Curry go and throw the ball away? Curry legitimately threw the ball away. Why would you throw the ball away? He threw the ball away. I don't understand. What was the game plan? Moses Moody, what were you trying to do? Were you trying to grab the ball out of man's hands? I'm so confused, bruh. The Warriors have completely choked. Klay Thompson did not show up. Draymond Green threw the ball away. And then Curry says, damn, you threw it away? I'll do you one better. I'll throw it away too. That is incredible. And now 1.7 left to play. All LeBron has to do is throw the ball in. LeBron takes the timeout so they can advance the ball a bit further. And now, essentially, all they really have to do is just throw the ball into play at distance. Because even if Golden State steals, if I'm not mistaken, Golden State's out of timeouts. Yeah, Golden State's out of timeouts. Bring the ball a little bit closer, throw it into play, but at the far distance to where it's 1.7 seconds. All you have to do is realistically, you don't have to control the ball, just tip the ball up. Wherever AD is at, all I would do if I'm LeBron and I'm inbounding, throw the ball to AD on the far side of the court, just have him jump and tip the ball up. Game done. You don't even need to really get in a clean inbound. Throw the ball up. Game done. There's no timeouts remaining. Realistically speaking, if you wanted to low-key, just throw the ball to the corner and just have your man run and just get a fingertip on it, game done. Game done. And I'm not going to win anything on Underdog because LeBron does not have that. Oh, LeBron did get that 10th rebound. Wait a minute. LeBron got the 10th rebound. ESPN says LeBron got the 10th rebound. But AD didn't get me my free throws, so it doesn't even matter. Well, no, I think I might get 4 out of 5, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, I think I'll get 4 out of 5, actually. So I should get something. If LeBron indeed does have the double-double, then I'll get something out of it. I'll get some 50 dur out of it. I'll get 50 dur out of it. But 1.7 left on the clock here. All LeBron has to do is throw it up and let the ball get tipped, and the game is done. You don't need to have a full possession of the basketball. Throw the ball in and just let it get tipped, and game is done. Throw the ball off somebody back. Game done. Game done. That's it. Lakers win. All you had to do was throw the ball in, and all they had to do was get tipped. Game done. Lonnie Walker with the fourth quarter of a lifetime. Stephen Curry and fucking Draymond Green absolutely fail in the fourth quarter. And teams that lead a series 3-1 have only lost 13 times in NBA history. LeBron being on the end of one that overcame it. Curry being on the end of one that overcame it and one that blew it as well. And the Los Angeles Lakers take a commanding 3-1 series lead over the Golden State Warriors. Look at Mo Bamba bum ass. always unavailable, always in street clothes, but he the first person to come out and congratulate Lonnie Walker. Nevertheless, Los Angeles with a huge win. They protect home floor, remain undefeated at home, and send Golden State back for Game 5 at home where they actually are comfortable, but unfortunately down 3-1. God damn it, LeBron didn't get that rebound. He had 27, 9, and 6. I'm sick. Different game if Clay could aim. Indeed, but unfortunately he couldn't. Go Lakers, 3-1 against the defending champions. If Lakers win the series, they're winning the championship. Well, Miami has something to say about that. I want my restitution. Oh, wow, they were talking about the fucking LeBron hook shot. Lonnie Walker with the fucking fourth quarter of a lifetime in this game, bruh. Lonnie Walker with the performance of a lifetime, bro. Amazing. Nelson for 5 on said, whenever I do commentary on the 76ers, could I call them Joel Stampede? Perhaps if I go live tomorrow for that game, then indeed. Peyton said, how many points did LeBron have? Well, shit. LeBron had how many points?
27.
27.
27.
27.
29.
Vincent. LeBron with 27 here this evening. Unfortunately, did not get the triple-double. I did not win any of my pick'ems. Jimmy Butler, I'm staring at you. But nevertheless, the Miami Heat take a 3-1 lead over the New York Knicks, and the Los Angeles Lakers take a 3-1 lead over the reigning defending, undisputed world basketball champion, Golden State Warriors. And now both 8 and 7 seeds go on the road with an opportunity to close out the series and take a trip to the conference finals in 2 nights on Wednesday evening. I will not be live because I will be live in MSG for the Heat and Knicks. But John D. Pavavo said this game was won by Lonnie motherfucking Walker, the goddamn fourth. Ain't that the truth? Nelson said you've been watching that Joel video on repeat. Oh, you love to see it. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, we just saw the Los Angeles Lakers pull off a hell of a win against the Golden State Warriors, where both Steph Curry and Draymond Green absolutely choked. And tonight, the Los Angeles Lakers told Golden State to take out their Metro cards and get aboard the L train. Because we say,
You lose.
once more,
You lose.
don't forget
You lose.
that tonight,
You lose.
for the Warriors,
You lose.
you lose, and your quest of evening up the series at 2 apiece was nothing but a
Failure.
I said their quest of evening up the doggone score in the series was nothing but a
Failure.
once more. Steph Curry, Draymond Green, your attempts to take your receipt to the sperm bank and get your comeback was nothing but a
Failure.
because tonight, what are the Golden State Warriors eating?
Fresh hot ales. 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 fresh hot ales, 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 fresh hot ales.
Fresh hot ales.
It's over. You lose. 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 It's over. You lose.
It's over. You lose. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys tuning into the Doggone Stream. I have been your host, founder, and chairman of Hold My Nuggets Incorporated, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the chiseled Adonis. We have been here in Hold My Nuggets Studios, where we saw the Los Angeles Lakers take down the Golden State Warriors to take a commanding 3-1 lead in the series. I appreciate all of you guys tuning into the doggone game. I initially wasn't even going to go live, but because I did not end up having a meeting this evening, I decided to go ahead and go live. And as always, it's always fun to be in the building with you guys. You go and get yourself some sleep. It is approximately 12:42 on the East Coast, so I got to take my black ass to go to sleep so I can wake up early to head to the gym. The Golden State Warriors did what? Absolutely shat the bed, and the Los Angeles Lakers got themselves a W. LeBron, go and bust a move for victory. Man's had to bust a move because he got himself a W. Anyway, y'all have yourselves a good night. Eddie, take us out.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.